notes because
Well, did you like it overall? Did you like the episode overall?
Yeah, but I can't stand the freaking fact that they will not either say, first of all, Adam is not the source of anything. All Adam was, he, the podcaster, it's actually, Adam is the one who talked to Dana for Whitney, for whoever, for them. But they all have reached out to Dana privately. So to keep saying, he, I trust him. He's the only, all he is the fucking middleman. That's it. And it doesn't matter what the fuck he said. Again, you all had the fucking option, at least had the option to talk to Dana. She's the only one who didn't, which is the weirdest thing because she's the one getting blamed for this shit. But hey, Lauren. But you know, that's just overall. I'm like, you guys are such assholes. You can't even say Dana's name. She's not just a podcaster. You guys have been using her for years. Von Teese. Now we're gonna call it Heather Finsta. Von Finsta. I don't know.
Why are they dissing Dana?
Because they don't like her, and I don't know why. It's all Andy. Like, ever since she was on the show, on her episodes, like, way back in the day, I guess they didn't, I don't know, like, she just has been, like, outcasted by Bravo, and I don't know why. So anytime they have it, she gave this opportunity to Adam, which I thought was stupid. I told her last summer, don't give him this. Tell them it's you. Tell him you're the fucking blog. She's like, no, don't fuck me over. They're probably going to fuck him over, too, which they did. They didn't let him say his name. Hey, bud.
How are you?
Thanks for joining us, kid.
Pardon? Yeah, just a second, Krista. Sorry.
That's okay. So yeah, we literally, like, this is what, the fifth reunion, and this is the best I think Heather's ever looked. As much as I don't like her, I can give her props. She looks amazing, and as much as I fuck with her, and I'm like, you're still gonna look inbred no matter what you do, because she does. You know she does. I can't stand this piece of hair, guys. You know that she does, right? I mean, at least I know that she does. And the looks overall, like, a lot of people said they didn't like the looks of the reunion. I absolutely like the dresses. I really even, hey, Linnell. I hope I say your name right, Linnell. I hope I say that right. Let me say hi to everybody while Large is doing her phone call. There's my husband. Well, actually, it was me. Erin, make sure you smash all of Erin's, or subscribe to Erin's channel, please. It's Erin, Smiling with Erin D. Erin, I found a girl on TikTok who does a daily TikTok of all positive, good stuff, like really cute, positive stuff. And I was like, oh my God, that might be a good idea for Erin, because a lot of the TikTok people are collabing with like YouTube people. But anyway, she's all about positivity. Like every single day she finds like a really cute story about like animals or people. Like, you know, the latest one was about the Amish people that went to North Carolina or South Carolina, wherever the hurricane was, and built them all houses on their own dime, like their own lumber, their own time, 60 like tiny houses or something like that, stuff like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I mean, I don't know if there's 3 parts to this reunion. I don't understand Lisa at all. I don't know why she can't even acknowledge any kind of responsibility in hurting Bronwyn or Bronwyn's kid. Like Bronwyn said, and I say it all the time, you don't have to fucking like me, but if you hurt my kid or my husband or somebody, like, then, you know what I mean? That's like the fucked up part. You know, like, that's what I'm just like, look, like, it's not just me now. Like, you just hurt my kid or my husband or whatever. You know what I mean? And Lisa, the fact that Lisa can't even take accountability for that. And again, I keep saying, I really do believe that Bronwyn knew that Lisa knew the father of, you know, of her kid, her child. I know they're not going to say how he passed away. He's probably going to give away who he is. Maybe it was like a tragic story. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has heard how he passed, but apparently, like, Gwen was very little. Like, Gwen was very young. I just find it strange, though, that they keep saying that the parents didn't know, or they thought that Gwen wasn't here. It's like, do you not see pictures? I don't know. And then that they say that the wife, I guess he had gotten married at some point, wanted to meet her, and the wife wanted to meet when before he had passed. I don't know. It was so freaking weird. So it's like, you knew or you didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, apparently you did know that she was here, because the wife said, we would like to meet Gwen, which was 18 years ago. It's all a very strange lie to me. And hey, Gotti girl, and I don't, hey, Mel, and say, thank you guys for joining. Hey, Bianca. Yes, I'm so, like, I love OC. I mean, I love OC. I love Salt Lake. Jen Shaw, that kind of like messed me up. And then I was like really upset about Monica. But now I want Heather to be exposed for the freaking Jeez, that's okay. For the Von Teese, Krista, whatever the fuck it is. Like now that it's coming out, it should have came out. It's been coming out. I've been saying it doesn't matter. I'm like nobody. It doesn't matter. Dana's behind the paywall. I talk about it out here. Nobody really hears me. But it's the thing is, I've been saying this since last summer that Heather has been von teasing this cast and everybody else for years, and so is and it's Meredith, Heather, and Tanisha. And like Dana said the other day, and I played it. Now it was even more confirmation after the finale that she is the one who was doing it. She was in the page for these years, but I feel like again she's getting a pass. I don't know. I was telling everybody I really was like Monica. This whole Monica thing messed me up. I was like, I took it very seriously. I took it very personal. But I don't like being played. I don't like what Heather's doing. I don't like her getting away with it. I don't like Lisa letting her get away with it.
I don't like Bravo letting her get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that. It's like the whole black eye thing. I'm going to keep going back to it because it's important. Like, this is her character. She lied about this whole black eye gate for 2 freaking years, perpetuated the lie, and then said it was true. Or I'm sorry. Then she said, "Oh yeah, it's true. I was so afraid of her. Now she's away. She can't hurt me anymore." But the bitch, you should have just said you got hit in the head with a door. Why the fuck would you ever even say Jen Shaw had anything to do with your black eye if you were trying to protect and you're so afraid of her? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So her being a big liar, there's a big investigation. She's back again. Now she's fun teasing or I don't know, whatever, doing to the whole cast, getting Lisa blamed for it. Again, Alibaba Whitney. I really feel like pulling the story up too. Whitney goes.
That's not her excuse was not a
good
excuse.
God. Listen. You only took the Alibaba fucking stock photos down. They were only up for 2 days because Dana caught you. Somebody caught you and said, "Oh my God, look, she's using Alibaba price, blah, blah, blah." And then you had to add the curated product. You had to add all this extra stuff in later. You tried to act like you had no idea. Oh, they're infused with my crystalline energy and intentions and blah, 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 when they're just infused with greed.
And they're wrapped with intention. So she basically confirmed it's Alibaba, but it's wrapped with intention.
Yes. Oh, we only use those photos for 2 days because she's in wherever. I'm sorry, you and I could make a commercial right now and we could have our jewelry on and we could, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, whatever you're saying. Like, why would you put the stock photos up if you know that you're fucking up? They're $1. I think the bracelets were $1.58 or something, and she charged like $70 or something. Like, and look, I get it. Like, I'm not gonna pay an extra couple $100 for hair like I used to because it was Erica James or it's from the Secret Lives. Right. Because I'm realizing it's the same damn hair, right? And I don't really believe she infused any of that shit with fucking crystalline energy. I don't even think she touched any of it. I think it never even came to her. I don't know, whatever the hell she's trying to say. Oh, now she curates the product. Like, I'm sorry, I don't even
curate.
Like, we don't need you to make things.
How is it curated if it's still exactly like it is on Alibaba?
Because she intentionized it. She put intentions into it.
But doesn't curate? Okay, so curate doesn't mean curate means selected. That's what it means. I believe curate means selected for her collection. Like,
I get it. So she's like, "Oh, let me put this piece, this piece, this piece."
Right. So a curated art show is you putting together an art, display full of pieces that you want displayed. So she didn't design anything.
No,
she selected pieces for her collection.
Oh, well, what an asshole. That's not what you said. You said they were from the stars and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, the funniest thing is an Alibaba ad popped up the other day. And I was like, oh my God, I got to open it.
We said it one too many times. Uh-oh.
But anyway, so I find it really freaking funny. Like I was just saying, like how Lisa struggles to apologize at all. Like showing such a lack of remorse for anything. I don't, Heather and Bronwyn, I don't know why she went after Bronwyn. I guess jealousy. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're all a bunch of liars, Bronwyn did attempt to be Heather's friend, but why the fuck are you going to be friends with somebody who said that you're going after me, calling me a gold digger, blah, 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 Yeah. But I feel like we have 3 parts, I guess. I don't know. But I don't even think that, like,
and they brought the husbands out so soon. I'm like, how do you get to 3 parts unless the husbands are there for an entire part? And they're starting early because it was so good.
Because, you know what?
Yeah.
They were there a lot for the season. They were there on those trips, like a lot of the main things that happened. And you know what? Like, Todd has a backbone. Sean has a backbone. Seth pussy does not. Seth is such a freaking pussy. You know what?
I bet Seth likes to get like tied up and maybe beat by
Yes.
his girlfriend in Ohio, allegedly.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, Ohio. I mean, no wonder they look so bland. And of course, it's Dollar General. Of course, he's a Dollar General manager. It's like, I mean, I love my Dollar General people. I really do.
Me
But
too. Me too. But they do get over with even the dollars they charge. It's kind of like
oh
the
my God,
Alibaba.
so,
It's the Alibaba of freaking store.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
it would just be perfect that like she's just a bag of bugles. Like I feel like she would offer you a bag of bugles, like a bowl of bugles, dusty old bugles, and like some RC cola that was in her fridge.
Oh
You know,
my
it
gosh.
was so weird. It was like some dusty fucking like I don't know, like really dark dusty house, like that apartment that was in that movie with like Ashton Kutcher and what's her face. Brittany Murphy, and that lady gives them bugles, the lady upstairs. That's like I feel like that's how Meredith, what she reminds me of. She lives like these old dusty bag of bugles. And I keep saying Meredith is a dusty bag of bugles.
Or baths. Oh, I have to have a bath.
I'm like really
The
I do I think
the husbands in the bathtubs.
well, you know.
Excuse me about this, Whitney, before we go on to the Lisa of it all. Didn't Meredith bring it up on camera, or did they only show in the flashback on this? Because I watched it on Peacock, and
Okay,
when the eighth housewife flashed back to who said what about Whitney's situation, it was Meredith who said it to Heather on camera, the same way it was Meredith who said, "Do you want me to talk about the rumors about the husbands on camera?" Again, that was to Heather. So, and now for Heather to be between them on the couch of disdain, that's the Team Right couch, is boo, boo. You know what? Okay. I'm totally Team Left couch, even while Whitney's there. I'm totally Team Left couch right now. But yeah, wasn't it the same kind of scenario where Lisa heard it, said it to Meredith? Meredith brought it to camera.
To Lisa, right?
Yeah, Meredith brought it to camera to Heather, but on camera. Then later, they're like, "Oh, let's tell whoever, blah blah." Isn't that how it usually happens? Or am I tripping?
That's kind of what happened. You're right, because now that makes even more sense that it's Heather and Meredith behind the story to begin with. It brought the story to light to begin with, because they're the only two that brought it to the light. Like, yeah, it was already out there. Like they said, it was out there. Yeah, because you created the story and you had it put out there. And then you go, oh, look at this, guys. Look what I found. Somebody has a fake, you know what I mean? And the fact that Meredith was getting screamed at by Lisa last season, I know it was you with a fake fist. I know, Meredith, it's over. It's over, Meredith. You know what how do you know she has a fake finster? How would you know that for sure?
Right.
Last season,
just
you know
like
what I
on Traitors. How did Rob know Bob was the traitor? Because Rob's a traitor.
I gotta watch it still. I haven't watched it yet. I'm having issues. Like, I'm not gonna talk about my internet. I'm not gonna talk about internet, but so I do feel like Lisa needs to literally. She would be cuter if she would. I'm not trying to be mean, but she's a mean girl inside and out. Okay, her face just doesn't. It needs plumping or something. She was.
I know. That's why I put her up here all close, because
yes, please.
Look, I have my stuff and Lisa has hers. Okay, and we're talking a lot of stuff about the other ladies, and then she does this cry. No tears ever come out of the cry. That's why this is up here. Where's the glisten? There's not even a hint of glisten, because she would be all Tammy Faye Bakered with her streaked cheeks if she ever really cried as much as she almost cries. So it's just the faking McFakerson over here for me. And I'm just over her completely. And then she interrupts and speaks louder and starts talking or starts crying, all to deflect from the subject matter that she doesn't want discussed further, because one more word and the public might change their vision about her and might start baby gorgeous as baby bullshit like everybody else. I mean, but there is a lot of Lisa lovers, and I mean all the ladies. Let me just say this off. I'm sorry, you guys.
I don't know. I don't know that. Is there?
Yeah, all the ladies are lovely. All the ladies are lovely.
I thought you said there's a lot of Lisa lovers. I was like, oh, who loves it?
There's a lot of Lisa lovers. Oh my God, I was just on the thing.
You people like Lisa? I didn't know that.
Last night, and they hate Bronwyn because they love Lisa, and they don't see anything. And they're like, yeah, everybody kisses Lisa's ring because she's so delulu. I'm like, unbearable.
What about the fucking fact that she said, Emma told me you didn't buy it. Emma told me.
Emma's fired.
Fuck Emma. Yeah, Emma better be fired.
I hope she has employment for Emma at Vida Tequila.
I think that we should maybe we should like, I don't know, what is it called? What's it called when
we're not doing a GoFundMe for Emma's.
No. I think that Emma should get some complaints on her what's it called? Her Yelps. I think she should get some Yelp reviews or something.
Oh, I'm sure Todd took care of all that. Todd,
I hope so.
Like that happened.
I hope so, because that is fucking like, how dare you tell people about my finances? And I'm sorry, you're lying. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You didn't lend me shit. And then a text message. Andy, shut up, Andy. Andy should be like, this doesn't prove anything. This just shows Lisa trying to like. Again, I like the ladies that said, why would she call you? That is so like, Mary's like, I would never shop there again. And to have a bunch of people say that are really rich and that could wear your jewelry, said it about your place. Lisa, you fucked up, girl. Like, I hope this Emma chick comes out and talks or something. I don't know. Hey, Emma. Like,
Emma.
What's up, Emma?
Girl.
Like, who are you, Emma?
Right.
Like,
I wish girl, come on.
I like the fact that Bronwyn handles herself with that shit. Like, she doesn't crumble. Like, I think Brittany would crumble and something like that. Brittany would be like,
Brittany would have pulled a Lisa.
Like, they said I'm fake. They said I don't have as much money. They don't say I'm not rich as I say I am. That would be Lisa. I'm really rich. I swear to God, I'm rich. It's like, Todd doesn't give a fuck if you don't. Look, I'm so glad he didn't spend $4 million on a goddamn necklace, because that could buy a lot of homes in North Carolina for little tiny homes. That could rebuild some part of California. You know what I mean? That $4 million could help a lot of people. I would not be spending that on a fucking bracelet or a necklace. I wouldn't even spend half of that. I probably wouldn't even spend a quarter of that. I would use my money to do a lot of things. I'd be like, hey, can I just have that cash instead? And I'll go build myself a friggin' a dog kennel, like a huge dog kennel. I don't know. That's what I would do with that money. But
exactly. Anyway. On Watch What Happens Live, though, she did say that they had commissioned another one because of who spends $4 million in today's climate.
Right.
And so I appreciated her thoughtfulness, and that totally seems like something she would do. If you guys follow her Instagram, I've been following it since I found out she was going to join, and she's very giving, and she does a lot of philanthropy and stuff like that. I don't know if she's doing it just for the show or whatever, but she seems kind of like a nice lady and giving in her spare time.
6 dogs. I mean, I would believe the Humane Society. I'm sure that's true. I'm sure she's probably always, if you have a husband that's like extremely wealthy and that you could do things like that, Humane Society is one of them that she does. That I believe she's probably always done it. And if you don't have to work, like, it's nice to, I don't know if that's I don't know about, kind of like tax thing that is like, whatever, her volunteering or, or the charity thing. But I also feel like there's everything that she came to the table with is normal, everyday, like people shit that all rich people problems. But I don't know. They're all jealous. None of them have a home that they've bought. They all rent their freaking houses. None of them are real. They're all liars. They've all each other over. Heather, I mean, to be honest, Heather looks the best. I think, as much as I can't stand her, she looks the best she's ever looked at this reunion. But I don't buy her. I'm so much more insecure now. I don't buy that bullshit at all. Because she thought she had the biggest dick in the room this whole season.
Right. Like, that's fake.
Right. But when we start out, and literally with the husbands in part 1, it's like, oh shit. And like, you see at one point, Sean looks like he's like ready to cry. Like, not this one, but like future.
Yeah, he's like, I'm never going to get away from this. Is that what he says? Did he say I'm never going to get away from it?
It's probably Meredith won't leave him the fuck alone. Like, Meredith and Lisa will freaking badger the fuck out of you until you apologize the way they want you to, or until you're actually like, you cave, I guess. They want you to cave to their whatever. Lisa's like, no, how many times do we have to go over this? And we're not friends until we talk about this again. We're not going to keep talking about it. My point, I'm still going to feel the same way. You're still a cunt.
That's been Lisa's MO since the show's been on, is that she carries around dead horses and she pulls them out when convenient. The dead carcass is a horse, and she beats you about the head, and then she fake cries because of the fumes from the carcass, and then it's all your fault, of course, because then she has to feel bad, and it's just like, really,
she's losing all.
Wake me up when Lisa's done.
All the adrenochrome is draining from her face. I'm surprised she doesn't have a freaking black and white checkered floors by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Something's up. And listen, there's so many lawsuits against her. She's not even rich. Like, she's a liar. And I guess consider what she makes on the show money. This is the funniest thing to me, though. They all make now at least 500, maybe more, because they've been there 5 years, right? Mm-hmm. They're probably going to all probably come back. But why are you, like, I don't know how you don't, like, how are you guys not owning homes, owning cars? I don't get it. Like, it just, how do you not own anything? You know what I mean? Like, you now live, you're Salt Lake City alum. Why the housewives alum? Why the fuck don't you live there? Meredith doesn't live there. Lisa doesn't live there. They rent different houses every season.
Is Mary the only one that lives in Salt Lake? Bronwyn live in Salt Lake. I think she has 8 acres in Salt Lake. Is that what she said?
I think they just bought that, and I think that Angie just bought they're building their new house. Lisa allegedly was buying that. Hey, Richie B.
Oh, look, I didn't say hi. Wait, can I say hi to the Mel NYC is in the Beyond?
Yay, all your Curvies are here. So
thanks for coming through, Curvies. Love y'all.
Love everybody. Yeah, I believe they're building a house. I don't know. That show, that I'm selling LC, whatever, SLC, that really horrible one. Mm-hmm. They're all on there. Oh, we're going to build houses or buy houses, and we're going to look at $6 million homes that they probably can't afford. They're just doing it for the show. But my whole point is none of them actually live. Like, the only one that lives there is Mary. I think that Meredith rents in Park City, which I think is far from Salt Lake. I think Bronwyn and Angie are the only ones that actually live in Salt City. Maybe Whitney. I don't know. But again,
Meredith, to make up for it, is all, I like Park City.
Oh, God. And then did you hear Lisa when she's like, her voice goes, oh, Emma told me you didn't buy it. Emma said, buy it. Emma told me. Emma was my friend. Yes. Did Emma give you the $60,000 ring? Did she sell you that $60,000 ring you lost? We found out it wasn't even there. Like, she never even had the ring. Like, this is the shit that I can't stand. Like, she's such a freaking liar, and they're not getting called out for it. And it's because of the freaking housewives, the 8th housewife. Like, we get we're so gaslit. If somebody doesn't call goddamn Heather out, besides us, because look, we had to do it with her. We had to do it with Teresa. We had to expose Teresa because the showrunners were allowing it. Now we have to expose we got to break down the fourth wall again because these people aren't being honest. This is not reality. This is not real.
So wait, what was there even a reunion for New Jersey, or did you guys mess it all up so bad that they didn't even?
Teresa and Jen fucked it up so bad that they couldn't even be held accountable for shit. Yeah. They went out and made note of, like, they went out on they didn't have to answer for shit. They had to
go out on the rumors and the rumors about New Jersey Von T style.
Oh my God. Like, Teresa is a class clowns, and it's like, Teresa knows, right? I don't even know what Kim's doing. Why? I don't know. I'm not even getting into it, but Kim D is such a freaking loser anymore. Sorry, Kim. But, like, you're hanging out with somebody who's fired, 2 people that are fired, and doubling down on the Jersey Mike's thing. What? Where are you from, bitch? Because you obviously don't drink the water around here. Like, you are literally turned on your people. Goodbye, Kim. So anyway.
That whole thing about the ring, you always say, so there was no ring? Richie B in the house. Richie B said there was no ring?
There was no ring. I know. And the same as, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if it friends with Dana still. They did a live on Christmas, or what was that, the holiday that just passed? Maybe New Year's or something. And they were talking about it, and she's like, there was no freaking, not Angie Harrington's like, there was no ring. She had no ring on that day. She literally, it was like whatever she was almost dropped. It was no $60,000 ring. It was never lost. And I don't know, that whole thing to try and blame Monica. That was the whole thing, with trying to blame Monica for it. And also, when Monica didn't come back because she was stalking them, Monica has a video of Tanisha following her on a highway with a friggin' on her car. So, I mean, you know it's her.
Bring that up, and they were like, yeah, she was. I thought they brought something about that up.
They were stalking, and she was stalking us. Yeah. She was stalking us. Okay, she was not stalking you. She was with her. Whatever. The whole thing. I don't know why the showrunners are doing this, but I'm happy that Mary and Angie and Bronwyn. I don't want Whitney on that couch, but like, they are basically, I think they could be a force, because I don't think that I don't think Heather's going to last maybe one more season, and they might fuck her over. They're going to like literally gas her the fuck up. She'll have the biggest dick in the room for a season or two.
Yeah.
Oh, I look so hot. And then next season, they're going to be like, oh, we're going to fucking expose her and fuck her over. Because now, if it's true that if literally Jen Shah's going to be home in 3 years, they're going to start. I think they're going to start preparing in like maybe a year or a season or two for her to come back. And I want her to punch Jen Shah. I want Jen to actually punch Heather in the face. I want her to actually give her a black eye for lying. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, but, you know, I also don't like the fact that whenever they're starting to talk about this stuff with Whitney and Alibaba, Andy, he's like the podcaster, the blogger, it's like, and he's like, well, it was only one person. It's like, no, it wasn't, motherfucker. It wasn't just one person saying. It was actually the only person that matters. The only person that was actually fucking matters is the Finsta, because it's the only one that fucking was bringing up all this shit about Whitney. So, Andy, that does fucking matter. Like,
especially because that's the reason y'all kicked Monica off. So obviously, Finsta matter. Y'all, and that's what I'm saying. I'm so glad that Bronwyn, in her first 5 minutes of her first reunion as a noob on the show, and she gets MVP for noobs on that franchise because she outshined Britney's weird ass. But for her to call out the fact that the right side of the couch gets to move the line all the time, and we don't get to move the line, that's only good for you. We don't get to do it. And on all the franchises, though, there is a right side and a left side couch situation where they all think it's fine to do it. And if anybody over there does it, then they're wrong. And I'm so glad she called it out.
I mean, I know. And I'm like, it's like, she's like, well, which one is it? Is it okay to gossip and not talk about it? Or is it okay only when I say it? And, you know, it's always just like, it's like you said, they're moving the goalpost constantly. And, you know, Angie K, literally, when she's like, Heather twists my words, and like the whole thing with telling Lisa that she is a bad mom, like that never even happened. We know what happened. It was she insists that Angie called Lisa a bad mom. Lisa's like, I'm not a bad mom. Like all she said was like a lot of moms do. Don't sit their kids in front of electronics, and that is it. She was like a bold, like a blanket statement. We'll call it a blanket statement about people that do that. She doesn't. It just doesn't. Lisa just happens to be that person. It's like, bitch, are you like, you must have this like, you must live and not be able to sleep with yourself because you would just assume that everybody's just all your friends are fucking you over and you're a bad mom. And, you know, like, it's just crazy, Lisa. Like, if you're like the Teresa, the common denominator, like, why don't you look at yourself? Like, why are these people fucking me over? You know, why do these people say these things about me? Why do they say this? Like,
and isn't it interesting that the biggest narcissists on the shows always hear things through their narcissistic eardrums? So, and it's kind of like, it's not the equivalent of Brynn on New York, but it's like Brynn on New York insisting Uba said, I need a peen in my mouth, when Uba just said, maybe you slept with somebody, you know what I mean? But she kept wanting Uba to apologize for, you said I said this, you know what I mean? And so Lisa is similar, where she insists that Bronwyn said that she's a bad mom, and Bronwyn never said those words. Like, that never happened. You know?
And Angie, and the fact that like she's in the aquarium or wherever they were, like Angie's like, we were good after that. Like, I don't understand, like, what, like, why do you keep bringing up the same fucking thing? Well, I thought about it afterwards, and I'm so upset about it. Like, you know, you called me a bad mom, and I'm a great mom, and like, I'm just so, because, you know, Henry doesn't have any friends, and it's like, that was sad. I don't think he feel that.
And her and Meredith should not get to go back and think about things for a season, a week, a month, a day. It's supposed to be what we love about these shows. I hope somebody's paying a freaking attention. What we love about the shows as viewers is their ability to reconcile and move on. Not their ability to reconcile for today and then have thought about it, and now you're dragging a dead horse around. It's like, let it go. Let's move on. Let's get a new lunch. Let's talk about something new. You know what I mean? But she always wants to try to have something over them.
Yes.
So she keeps bringing it up her pain to make her a victim when, like Whitney said, she's the villain.
She's always the villain. And she's always repeating other people's conversations. Like Roman said, what's the standard? I don't get it. Like, you know, when was the last time? And then they haven't spoken, thank God. Like Roman said, look, I just thought that me and Lisa were good friends, and that's it. I was slowly finding out that that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like I was just, like Kyle. Everybody, fucking, I don't know why anybody thinks Kyle's their friend, but like, Dorit's just realizing now that Kyle is not actually her real friend, and and Tiffany from Michigan, that one, like she's like, why Bronwyn, I said this at the beginning when we found out Lisa was bringing Bronwyn on or whatever. I'm like, see, this is her friend, and she's gonna gas her up. She's like, oh, this is my friend Bronwyn. She's so amazing, and she's so glamorous, and blah blah blah. And I said, by the end of this season, she's like, I'm so fucking disappointed. I wish I didn't bring this fucking bitch on. Da, 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 da. She did, and this chick comes, Lisa, this Tiffany from Michigan. I was like, good, Tiffany from Michigan. She's like, how do you feel about having Lisa literally turn on you like everybody thought she would? And Lisa's like, listen, wait, me? I'm just not going to recommend anybody any longer. It's like, again, now are you fucking, you're Lisa?
Lisa is the big time villain.
She's the villain, but she thinks she's a
villain. Deflector au naturel.
She's a victim, and everybody's
liar. She literally, watch. When Sean, here's how you know she's a villain. She brought up Sean, the circle thing.
Yes.
They sit down and there's a preview of them saying the thing about the circle thing, turning to Lisa and say, you said that. And she's like, yes.
Exactly.
As soon as they hold her feet to the fire, we're going to get this. That's how you know she's a villain, because she only pulls out no tears after doing some bullshit that was villainy.
Yep. And the fact that she had to hold in the whole season with Whitney, that knowing that Whitney was getting her for this shit, was trying to get her for the, like, she every time she would turn around to Whitney last couple episodes, she's like, I'm gonna fucking sue you, fucking bitch. Like she was like, but she knew she couldn't say it because they wouldn't let her, because they wouldn't let Dana wouldn't release any of the footage that proved that Whitney's a liar. But Lisa's like, she's ready to fucking literally. And then I like the fact that they keep bringing up all her tech people. Like, I don't know why Lisa did not reach out to Dana to get. Dana said, I will give her the Finsta name. I will tell her everything that she was on. I'm not telling anybody else. But if she wants it, tell her to call me and we'll figure it out. Right? But Lisa never did. I don't understand that. Like, why didn't your tech people?
What did your detectives find out, Lisa?
Yeah. Why are you waiting on Whitney? Whitney's the liar, remember? Why would you trust anything that Whitney said?
Like, you called the detective because Whitney's a fucking liar, according to you. But you waiting on the liar's proof.
Right. I'm waiting for her to okay, well, fuck that shit. I don't wait. Like, I'm like proving it. It's just crazy to me because Lisa, I don't know why they don't have to like specifically show Dana's, I don't know, conversation. I don't know. They could just at least say like receipts, timeline, whatever, receipt for, I don't know. It just makes no sense because nobody really wants, now that we all know, now that everybody's finding out that Heather's a freaking liar and that she was doing this the whole time, people are going to start turning on her. And then I'm not defending Whitney. We haven't even gotten to her yet. Have we gotten to Whitney? No, I'm not defending Whitney. Whitney is a whole liar too, because she let the lie go. She's the one who literally wanted Lisa to be the one.
Hey, the truth would set people free. This is not hate.
She had real-time conversations with Dana Wilkie, telling Dana, or Dana's telling her, it is not Lisa. This person told me Lisa does cocaine. It is not Lisa.
What proof does she need to provide if you call the police and you ask for, what did she tell him? She wanted it to go the distance. Go the distance. You find your own shit and you prove whatever she just said that you crying about in the middle of this woman's party. That means that you're supposed to prove what she just said you're crying, yelling about wrong. Right. That's what you were calling the people about, not calling them about the proof to
exactly.
You were calling them based off just the mere fact that she said, I heard it was you.
Yeah. And then
no, it's not a Lisa bashing show. It's the truth about Lisa happening in this segment right this moment. Yep. And this isn't hate. I don't know why people always take passion for hate, or hey, don't limit my range of emotions. Okay,
don't kill the messenger.
This is not hate at all. This is you're actually sounding like Lisa. I did not say you're a bad mom. I did not. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not that situation. I did not say anything about hating. Nothing. I love all of the ladies. They're all very
So this
courageous.
is the best.
And I think they're for
Richie.
entertainment. All I'm saying is we're noticing these pattern power about Lisa Barno.
This is literally, second chair? I mean, Richie, I invite you to come up and literally plead your fucking case. I'm not trying, I'm just saying, like.
Oh, yeah, let Richie up. That's where I was yesterday. I told you guys when I got here that I was on a channel yesterday and they were loving Lisa and they were Lisa lovers. It's Richie. Let her up.
Let's see. Honestly, she does. Like, first of all, Lisa had more
from Lisa. I mean, from Whitney.
Yeah, Whitney's the whole ass liar. All I need is for Dana to tell Lisa's tech people, or me. I would do the background check. I pay for freaking whatever it's called. I have them all. Whatever the background check thingies. I pay $30 a month to see who owns our house and who doesn't, who's married, who's a liar, whatever. But the thing is, if I would have had defense, I could probably back it up to an email, and then maybe it would like ring a bell. Like maybe it's like Heather's middle name. I don't know. It's whatever it is. But like again, we know the fact that like it just makes a lot of sense. Like Dana, like she went down the whole line of why the fuck it's Lisa or why the fuck it's Meredith and Heather, and we already know that she was a part of that. Tanisha was a part of freaking Von Teese. We already know that she wanted to get rid of it. It's like it just. Yeah. And Whitney's the one who wanted Lisa. They all wanted Lisa to be the friggin' villain, right? They all wanted Lisa to be her. But again, Lisa's not going to tell friggin' content creators that she's a cokehead. You know, you come up,
and that was one of the things that was said by this Finsta account. Or
a lot of things.
It could be a traitor move where to throw the scent off that you're the traitor, you put yourself in the coffin.
I mean, hey Mel and my say, how are you?
Oh, what's good, Mel?
Hey ladies, I'm loving the show. I can't stay too long, but I wanted to say, you know what? The Salt Lake show is so good because I feel lazy when it comes to it. I don't watch it throughout the thing, and then everybody gets all like up in the uproar, and I have to go back and track, back with it. So my hot take is, and maybe I'm not as because y'all are very skilled. I'm loving all the commentary of everybody filling in me about the scandal of the Salt Lake. So my hot take for the show, and this is just coming to be objective. I do feel that Heather was mean. I didn't understand as a viewer. There was a scene. I'm not sure if you covered this. That I kind of was a little upset about a little bit as a viewer, which I'm happy about because now I'm going to watch the whole season again. She was in. They did a lunch break, and they all were talking to their significant others and stuff. And I think Heather was getting her makeup redone, and she was talking to her team, and she said, "Oh, I just can't stand Brahman. She is such a politician. She is so annoying. She's so this, she's so that." And for me, that read like, you know what I thought? I felt like, you know what, Miss Heather? You thought that she was going to be the most, oh my gosh, she was going to be the most self-righteous character on the show. She owns that thing where I'm honest, I'm this. And here this woman coming in who said, listen, I make mistakes. I make faux pas. I love when Brahman said, I came on the show thinking that Lisa was my friend. So that's why I was backstabbing. What's her name? I was not really being very kind to Whitney and other people. I really thought this woman's my friend, but I'm up here talking about my daughter, and I'm connecting, and bam, this woman's saying I'm having a miscarriage. No, this woman's So I thought Heather was she didn't like her from jump. I don't think she liked Brahman from jump, and she wanted to fill in the pieces, and but that's also, I would tell you to the ladies too, I love that about these shows because even though I don't like Kelly Dodd, don't get me wrong, but when she first got there, when Kelly Dodd and Shannon first had they battles, I used to live with it. I used to live for it because I remember there was one scene where Kelly and Shannon was at the thing, and that's after Shannon called Kelly, giving blowjobs or whatever she did. It was hot. It was good. So Kelly was at the table. She said, "Oh my gosh!" And then Shannon said, "Well, who the heck do you think you are?" And listen, I love when the ladies said, who can be the most self-righteous? Who can be the most self-righteous is always my favorite jam. I love that. Even Potomac when it was good, and then we had Karen and Sharice battling about who had the best etiquette. I love that kind of thing. I don't like them to be too mean, but I like when they kind of, who could be the most self-righteous? Heather wanted to be the queen of self-righteous. She wanted to be the queen of getting people together and being wounded and all that stuff. And here come Brahman. She came in and she stole her snowflake basically by coming in and owning who she is. So And also, I would say, stupid before I let the person, I actually believe Bronwyn's pain when it comes to her daughter. That's one thing a lot of reviewers didn't really capture. They kind of was like, oh, she's being extra. I say, yeah, her fashion's extra, and I think she's produced some time. But I believe very much so, as a single mom, that she was very hurt by what Lisa did in her situation. I believe that she's very hurt. I don't believe that was fake for the show. I believe that woman is very hurt about that relationship with her daughter and stuff.
I have a question about that, right?
Yeah.
If Bronwyn was so disturbed about whatever, was said on camera about Lisa exposing, I have a couple questions. Why would she have a sit down with her daughter on camera discussing it if it was such a taboo conversation to have on the show?
Was that after? Was it after Lisa and them? Was it after the Lisa conversation or before?
It was after, but the point is, why, if she didn't want it talked about on TV, would she talk about it with her daughter on TV?
I think that she thought maybe this would be the opportunity that the parents might see. This. I think that she really truly did want this relationship for her daughter, but she's so hurt by it. And by, I don't know, whatever they say they thought happened with the daughter, whatever. We can't, we don't know the details about how the son died. It's probably a hurtful thing there. But again, she hid their identity so well that you're right. Why would she even talk about it? Because it wasn't going to happen.
Nonsense. Not to cut you off, because she was fine when her and Lisa were talking about it, and Bronwyn brought it up. Were they at the nailery or something? Or something. When they sat down and talked about it, it was fine. It wasn't until Todd said something at dinner, we're not going to talk about it. That's when it became a problem. And that was Lisa's fault.
Well, Lisa shouldn't be defending that. I mean, she could defend them, but
if she's friends with these people, you guys are just. My problem is you're just automatically taking Bronwyn's side when Lisa is probably friends with these people. Who knows? But the thing is, and it's my problem with Bronwyn is the same thing when she wanted Lisa to publicly denounce Heather for whatever reasons, and she wouldn't do it, and Lisa was such a bad friend for that. And that's really what turned me against Bronwyn initially was that it? Well, that was one of the main things. It's like she wants Lisa to publicly denounce people that she has friendships with. That's like me coming in here. I'm new, and I'm saying, Larger, I don't like, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Krista.
Lisa?
Krista.
That's like me. I'm new. I'm coming in here. Me and Larger have a connection. I'm saying me and Larger are friends. I don't like what she's saying. You need to say you don't like her now. And if you don't do it, you're a bad friend, Larger.
But I wasn't Bronwyn in that situation more saying you don't say what she said was bad.
But you're not defending me, Larger. You're not defending me, Larger. You're just not enough, and it's not enough for me.
Well, but
really upsetting to me because we had a really good connection last night. I don't understand why you're letting your friend attack me right now. That's what Bronwyn does.
Look. All I know is that Bronwyn did have a point though, where Lisa expects Bronwyn to, while she's absent, take up for her, and then doesn't take up for Bronwyn in the same situation, which is all I ever heard Bronwyn bring up repeatedly. She's like, really, Lisa? I'm giving you another chance.
I can't remember.
Well, ladies, I might have to drop down, unfortunately, but I'm subscribed to Miss Krista's channel and listen Curve, but you know how much I love you. I love you very much. So I will talk to you soon. All right.
I'm so excited
to hear you.
Okay.
Bye. I see where you're coming from. Like I do feel. Are you so
Honestly, I can't remember when Lisa asked. Maybe she did. I just don't remember when Lisa asked Bronwyn to take up for her. I know Bronwyn said stuff like, "I don't know, guys. Maybe it's a lot going on. If the noise is too loud, I can mute myself for a couple minutes."
No, you're fine. I think you're fine. You're good.
Hold on, I'm mute this one. Hold on.
Well,
she literally. Okay.
That is a good point. Why did she talk about it? But I'm with Mamere. It was to get ahead of it because remember, Bronwyn said she and Lisa had no inkling at all that this was a connection between them. They happen to be talking about blah, blah, blah. And you're right. She did bring it up. She said for the first time ever, she decides to bring it up while there's an 8th housewife in the vicinity, to the point where she needed to go back and be like, oh, you can't show that, probably because of her and Todd having some type of agreement about not bringing up Gwen. But then once it's on the show, she might have thought better of it because there's no promise. Just like Quad went and asked them to not show the stuff about the tragedy in the swim pool, and they still showed it. There's no guarantee that they were gonna acquiesce to her request to not show it. So then her and Todd, the guy who created the Palm Pilot, so he's hella smart. Her and Todd decide, well, maybe you should have a little something. Maybe you should get ahead of this, at least be a buffer, because if anybody says something to her besides you, if she finds out any other way, that's going to be even more damaging because you haven't told her nothing about her daddy for 18 years. So I feel like Bronwyn gets a complete pass. Who the F is Lisa? Lisa only, all she was looking for from her friend Lisa was just, oh man,
how did she get a complete pass when the conversation about the Lisa knowing the family happened off camera when they were on the airplane?
That I agree with, because we don't know if there was an actual camera there. We don't know like that. But
when they were in the spa getting their heads.
Bronwyn could have shut it down right there. She could have said, I don't want to talk about this on camera, and I don't think Lisa would have been like, oh, fuck that, we're talking about, I'm sorry, person. F that, we're not talking about it. I mean, F that, we're talking about it.
I feel like, she, in the very beginning, I think she wanted this opportunity for that family to see them, and I do think she wanted it to be a thing. I think that she, you know what I mean? But I agree. In the end,
after when Lisa found out about the connection, or are you saying even before, outside of the connection with Lisa, are you guys speculating that Bronwyn came onto the show in order to divulge this?
No, I think
what she's saying is that Bronwyn possibly thought this could be a bridge to her child getting to know, I hope this is what you're saying, to know her other side of the family, and then maybe Todd or someone made her reconsider that. I believe it's Todd. I'm just going to come out. I believe Todd got in it, and now it's all Lisa's fault. Instead of Bronwyn saying, like we're saying right now, I thought this would be a good opportunity for, even the family to see their grandchild and maybe reconsider.
They don't get to see shit.
They're taking. But to just dump it all on Lisa and switch it around, I don't like the word salad and the mental gymnastic that Bronwyn. I don't like it. It really.
It's a very messy situation that we're not privy to all the information because they're kind of keeping it private. So I agree. She should have never, ever, ever brought it up on camera because they don't want to be known. She can't say anything else. We have no context to what really happened. We only get a little bit. I do believe she's extremely hurt. I don't believe they didn't know she was around. I think they did. The wife knew. The guy was married. When he got married.
So I was about to ask you that. So I saw something about Lisa saying something about an affair. So I thought this guy was a teenager, Bronwyn.
They were both in college. But she said, I didn't know he had other girlfriends. So
but
maybe
he was married. Who was married?
He was after the fact, after they break up. So I guess, and then Bronwyn just went on with her life. And something happened to him. It must be very known because I guess if they say what happened, we would be able to find out who it is by going back and checking records and stuff. But the thing is, private with the family. I just think a good bridge.
That's sad.
I think they're saying something about an affair. Lisa's been tweeting a lot. She's been firing back.
Did you really say that?
And I think there must have been an affair involved, and maybe Bronwyn didn't consider this when she bought this 2 camera, that a lot of this other stuff can come up. People, internet sleuths, they start digging into stuff and finding out stuff and twisting and turning stuff, and it's really gotten out of control. It's turned into something different now, and it's not like, oh, this would have never happened if you would have said anything, Lisa.
But even still, bottom line is, I thought
he wasn't married though. They were both in college.
Lisa needs to stay out of it. Bottom
they
line,
were both in college. They were both in college. She was not married to anybody. They were both. He just had a lot of girlfriends. That's it. He got married after Lisa. I don't know what Lisa's talking about.
If Angie K can't even see, and that's what the shit I'm talking about with Lisa's damn ass. If Angie K can't even say, I don't let my daughter play video games till 2:00 in the morning, and Lisa gets to turn that into I'm a bad mom, but Bronwyn can't feel the way that she feels without whatever. Lisa always wants one standard for her and another standard for everybody else. And another reason maybe some of my angst and passion for Lisa still stems from the first season with Lisa bringing that black man to her party. The only black friend she ever had at a party was over there to besmirch Mary Cosby's name and try to get her taken off the thing. So Lisa can kiss my black ass until she does something to show me that she might be a good person somewhere, because she's never apologized or took accountability for that shit.
I was going to say, Richie,
like we gloss over everything else for Lisa Barlow. And like I said, I'm glad her last name is Lowe, because that's her vibe, and that's where the bar is set for this bitch.
Richie, when has she ever been wrong though? Richie, think about it. When has she ever been?
On, this is construction right here. I can't really talk.
Okay.
I'm talking with you. I'll pass it in a second.
See, and that was just a little passion because of the whole Mary thing. And then after that, they brought Jenny Wynn on. And then, but Lisa never showed Mary Cosby any compassion.
None.
So she gets zero from me until she can displace him to the person I like the most on the show.
Lisa thinks she's the best thing ever. She's the victim in everybody's story. She honestly, like, I don't find anything about her. Like, anything she's doing. Like, I just wish that she would be, I'm not with this old fucking housewife fucking handbook shit anymore. We need conflict resolution. We don't need you to fuck each other over. You come in there with your own bags of shit like Monica, and we can dig into your life. Like, that's what we used to do. You never had to fight with each other. It used to be nice to see them once get out of their homes, hang out with each other, but now they got to force relationships, force things to do, force stupid fucking games. Let's play a game and who hates each other more.
I feel like this whole thing with Lisa and Bronwyn, right? At least their relationship is obviously fractured, and this trying to force them back together or force these apologies or force this and that, it's not how she really feels. And maybe that's why you think she's so disingenuous. She said she's over Bronwyn. Bronwyn always has a problem with something that Lisa's doing. So why would she be friendly with her?
So how is it having a problem with her when she was bringing back the stuff Whitney and Angie said to her friend, because it was said without her there, so her friend could know
which situation are you talking about? Wait.
When Bronwyn was talking to Angie K's sunglasses and Whitlow in the park, and they were telling her, oh, you got to watch out for Lisa. And Bronwyn was like, oh, that hasn't really been my experience. I'll wait and see. Like, she didn't even say I'll wait and see, but she was like, oh, that hasn't been my experience. Then she goes and sees Lisa and immediately reports to Lisa what they said. She didn't do it snarky. She was like, well, they just kind of felt blah, blah, blah. But she only did that because she felt like Lisa was her friend. So
but that's really two-faced and fucked up, though. Like, for her to that's not the first time that she's done that this season. Bronwyn, she takes things, especially when they were in Puerto.
On their trip, their Palm Beach trip, not the Palm Beach trip. It was Bronwyn's Palm Beach trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, think about it. That was Bronwyn out of pocket.
Yeah. See, listen, what you call if somebody saw somebody
my Wi-Fi connected. Yeah. Okay.
If you think somebody's your friend, right, and they're fucking you over every step of the way, and you're like, oh fuck, man, I thought you were my friend. Oh fuck, I just told you this. Oh fuck, and you're like, I'm gonna call it the fuck out. You know what I mean? So like,
if I thought that my friend was turning on me, I would be like, bitch, fuck you. I'm done with you. I'm not going to keep begging and pleading for you. Lisa, can you please understand where I'm coming from? Lisa, I need an apology now. Apology. That was the beginning of the season. And it's like, Bronwyn, enough, okay? We're not friends anymore. It's like kind of like with Kyle and Dorit. Like, I wish Kyle would just be like, Dorit, I don't like you anymore. Like, it's that simple, I just don't see it for you anymore.
Yeah, I don't have any use for you any longer, Doritos.
Exactly. Do you kiss my husband?
You could look at it like that, or you could look at it. See, this is why I hate like that social media is such a big part of this, because people
and
say things online, and we can't just keep it on the show. We're on the show. I don't mean to change the topic, but you have the Dorit who just keep barking at Kyle every episode, whether she's right or wrong or justified. But you're still barking at this lady every episode, raging on her. Why would she be nice to you? Like, why?
Why? Because
I'm a person who fights. So, like, if you're going to keep coming at me like that, we're going to, like, it's.
Listen, better they fucking come correct then. If you got a fucking problem with me, tell me, Kyle, instead of telling everybody the fuck else. Don't fucking sit there and tell everybody else. That's why the fuck she goes after her. Because Kyle's a snake and she's not honest. And Dorit
and Kyle knew it.
The two things can be true. Dorit can be annoying, and she can think Kyle's her friend. But Kyle will tell Boz that she kissed my husband's back. That's why the fuck she's like. It's the same thing. Like, come with that fucking energy to me, and then we'll end it here. Instead of every step of the way, you're moving the goalpost. Oh, now you're making me for this. I didn't know that. I didn't know. So I'm going to say, bitch, what the fuck? I thought we were friends, and now you're this, and now you're doing this to me, and now it's this again. It's like, okay, now at the fucking reunion, Andy wants them to say they'll be cool so they can move on to next season. But in real life, you're not going to be friends with somebody like that.
No, plus Kyle knew what the she was doing, bringing it to camera. She could have kept that in the deepest recesses of her heart that she was texting PK. But she brought it up on camera. Now it gets back to Dorito, who said she just had a feeling because Garcella's like, how you find that out? We haven't talked. So she said she just found out, but she found out somehow because Kyle had brought it up. Kyle knows what she's doing. So now you're going to get my rage, bitch. Now you're about to get the rage.
But to me, that was like a big FU from Kyle to Dorit. Like, yeah, I'm still talking to your husband and not you. Well, that was so blatant. To me, it was a blatant FU. Like, and I'm going to read the message to everybody else except you. Like,
and I would rage. I don't know. I feel like Dorito is kind of like Bronwyn. I feel like Dorito was very invested in her relationship with Kyle, and she thought it was beyond the Fox 45. She thought it was beyond an alliance, a convenience, somebody to talk to because Lisa's gone, Yolanda's gone, Erica's in trouble, so you're the only one left to talk to. And so now Mo is gone, Morgan's gone. She's having a reawakening within herself where she's like doesn't trust anybody. I think she's to the point where she just doesn't trust anybody.
I think Bronwyn came on this show trying to leverage her social friendship with Lisa and try to big dog the other girls. Like the example I gave with her trying to make Lisa oust Heather from the group. And I said this before. Heather said
was it an oust or was it a take accountability for what she said? She didn't
take accountability for what? She was in the car talking shit about Whitney. She was. And then she went back and ran and told Whitney
the way she said it was not talking shit.
Version,
my God.
A much more sanitized version of what she was saying to cover her ass. And that's what happened. And Heather called herself being a good friend and cousin to Whitney. And then it turned all hell broke loose. Bronwyn turned that into some bullshit. And she wanted Lisa to publicly stand up for her against Heather when they had just been through that big thing they went through last year with
that's
Monica.
What they do on the show. They publicly
Heather, if you look at the history between Heather and Lisa, they just now have become friends. They hated each other. Well, Lisa didn't fuck with Heather and Whitney at first. And I believe that's a lot of the source of Whitney's problem with Lisa is that she has this burgeoning friendship with Heather, and Whitney can't take it. But for Bronwyn to come in and try to make Lisa denounce Heather was just so out of line, and that's what I'm saying. She's using her leverage as Lisa's friend to try to big dog the other girls. There's a hierarchy here. You're new here. Calm down and sit down.
What about so why does Brittany get to break the hierarchy then? Why does Brittany was sitting there with a lot of big balls on the table, getting super duper snarky with Lisa's approval. So
forgetting something. We're forgetting about the fucking Finsta that Heather's been fucking these bitches over behind their back for fucking season after season without knowing. She is she's more than Von Teese. She's the Finsta account that's been fucking every single one of them over Heather has. And for good fucking reason. Lisa said, good time, girl. Then, then she freaking, and then she said, Meredith will fuck Lisa over for the hot mic moment. She's never going to get over the hot mic moment. Lisa has come, and now she's literally they're trying to blame Lisa for literally something that frigging Heather's doing. So that's the whole thing. Like, these bitches are fucking each other over. We know this behind each other's back, right? And they're coming on the show going, we're friends. You can't break us up. We're such good friends.
Yeah. And then she said, she's like, we're such good friends. And then she's all, this newly budgeting friendship with Lisa.
I mean,
I think that Heather is the one who is leaking the story about Alibaba, because in her read to Whitney, she brought up, like, she hasn't even sold one effing product. Like, who I really think that
it is her.
Lisa thinks so low of Whitney that she would not even bother to care enough to, like, take her down. Like, take her down for what? She's already down in Lisa's eyes. Like,
you called that one because listen, Heather and Meredith were like Laura said earlier, they're the two that brought this up on camera about Alibaba. So they had, and it was only one. Somebody said that everybody was talking about it. No, two people were talking about it. The Finsta, that the fake Finsta behind, everybody's back, and then the person that was in social media who they brought the Finsta account, which is, I believe, is Heather said to, hey, blah, 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 social media person, whoever it is, put this out and make sure Dana Wilkie sees it. Hey, Dana, did you hear this story? Heather, nobody knew about the Alibaba shit until fucking that Von Teese account went to the social media person and said it. It was not fucking Adam. I forget what the girl's name is. Maybe it's like whatever, somebody we all know on Bravo. But and then Dana picked it up, and that was it. And Dana's been saying, like I've been saying exactly what she said this fucking entire time. No matter what they're doing on the show, it doesn't matter, because if they're going to get rid of somebody like Monica for being a Von Teese, allegedly, when you're doing so much fucking worse, and the whole season, it just turns into the same thing with Jersey. Like, it's just not fucking real, because you got the 8th housewife and us are the we're like the ex-husbands and ex-wives of these people. They hate the fucking fact that they need us and we need them, and we hate it. And we get no fucking respect, but we keep them relevant throughout the years. But now they're breaking the fourth wall and they're making themselves a part of the show, the 8th housewife. Like the little showrunners. And it's like, oh, they're playing their little games behind the scenes, and it's like fucked up, because the person getting fucked over this year is Lisa. It's supposed to be Heather, but Heather's last year, she's got receipt, proof, and timelines. I thought this season we would have that against Heather. We should have came in with Lisa, Meredith, Whitney. Fuck Whitney, but receipts, proof, timelines, and here's all the proof that you're the fucking worse than Von Teese. But no, the 8th housewife let them fucking play a stupid fucking game to absolve them of their sins, so they can't come back and go, oh, well, you were doing this. Well, where we talked about this, we're over that. Like, when they find out that Heather's really this person, which we just did, which again, even though I've been saying it for fucking months, now everybody's starting to catch on that Heather's been fucking messaging Dana behind everybody's back for years, being a Finsta, and every freaking story that Dana has put out came from Heather, somebody that was actually on the show or during filming, because nobody would know what's going on during filming unless you're actually filming with that person. So during filming, she's having real-time conversations with this fake Finsta, with Whitney, with Meredith, with Heather. And the only person that didn't call Dana was Lisa. And Lisa was the only one literally getting laid. And Dana's like, it's not Lisa. And even Whitney said, I know it's Heather. I know it's Heather. I know it's Heather. So why do you go back on camera and fucking lie then? If you must really hate Lisa that much, that you really, she does. And it's like, I guess what? Fuck that, because I would hate her too. I just think about it. I know you're saying that she's like, this and that. She has literally never, ever been any of these women's friend. She's still friends with Jen Shaw for all fucking sleep. You know what I mean? She's her and Meredith, I think, talked to her. And Jen Shaw's like, I'm going to fuck up Jen Shaw. She's like, I'm going to fuck Heather up. Like, she is not. She's like, she is fucking with my parole. She's fucking with my probation, my trial thing. Like, she's telling everybody, again, Jen let this fucking be perpetuated. I don't know why, but it doesn't.
Want to fuck Monica up, because that's who was the mole inside her house.
Well, Monica, guess what? When you try to get me to be a fucking, I'm not going to pay you, but I want you to commit fraud, $60 million. And then I'm not going to fucking pay you. And then I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to tell you everybody's secrets so then you can create a lot of these. Jen fucked me over. She never paid her. And then Heather wants to get mad that she couldn't pay her freaking lip service or lip filler bill. Well, your fucking friend didn't pay me, remember? Like she had me
whoa. No, Monica went in there and she used several different aliases to get services. And then
aliases. Listen, no. I was married twice, right? I've been married once. Or I'm sorry, I was single, right? So I had my maiden name. Then I got married, and then I got divorced. Then I got married again. I also have 4 names. I have like all throughout my life.
But did you rack up bills at the beauty laser lab and not pay them?
No, my beauty lab doesn't do that for us, unfortunately. But I do have a lot of fucking bills. Like I the IRS and one name is that the IRS has one.
No, my point is, did you use it to commit fraud? Like the fact that you have all of these.
No,
you can't blame that on Jen Shaw not paying her. Like you didn't have the money for these services. You don't get them. I would like to go in there.
Well, she was working. Remember, she was working at the time. She was working for Jen, thinking she's getting a paycheck. Jen sent her to Heather. Yeah,
that's not an excuse, a valid excuse to do what she did. It's not. I can't.
All right. Well, how about your employer doesn't pay you? Are you going to pay your light bill or are you going to pay your lip bill? You know what I mean? Are you going to pay for your
light bill? I'm not going to go get spa treatment.
Well, she's already had that. That was already in the fucking work. And she's like, oh, fuck, I got to pay.
Are you guys on Jen from OC? I had to turn that down for a second. Are you guys on Jen from who?
No, Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw got paid Monica and Heather trying to get
this. It's still a Jen.
Yeah, Jen $30,000. Now Heather gets $30,000 because she goes to court for this $3,000 or $2,000 bill for lips. Now she's going to get $30,000 out of Monica, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. You should have ate the.
Yeah, Monica should have just paid that.
Around and found out.
Well, you know what?
I'm sure she would win, especially I was hoping she would have had her proof and her receipts.
I know.
That email that she said.
We got the fucking paper.
Inserted herself into the Jen Shaw madness to be her stylist or whatever she was.
We didn't even know. No, nobody knew. Jen had us all. Remember the very beginning? We were duped by Jen Shaw in the very beginning. We all were though. We all thought she had 18. We all thought she was so fab, amazing. And then if I saw that girl and I wanted to be on a show, I would be her. I would want to be her assistant too. Messy as
aspiring to be something, having some ambition, some gumption in your life.
But then you fucking put me in jeopardy. You literally let me know about a crime you're committing, and then you put my fucking now I gotta go I gotta perjure myself, or I don't want to fucking know. If you're committing crime,
maybe Monica got doing some fraud of her own, like the shit she did.
That would have been done already.
I don't know the story behind it, so I'm just.
Well, Monica literally the only fraud Monica committed was she got a divorce, or she screwed her brother-in-law, but then she stayed married to her husband for 10 years, and then she came on, and then Heather writes in a book that she freaking tried to kiss Coach Shaw. Heather's making up these lies about Coach Shaw.
Coach Shaw.
That's what her book said in Good Time Girl. She put in a passage that claims that Monica Garcia tried to get at Coach Shaw.
Oh, I believe it.
No, you're crazy. Oh my god!
I don't even think that's her type. After seeing her husband and her boyfriend, they're kind of like.
I have no sympathy for Monica whatsoever.
I like when I get different perspectives, because I'm like, it fascinates me, because I think I'm always like, I always think I'm right. Not that I think I'm right, but I always think my logic is like the same as everybody else's, and then I forget I'm from Jersey.
You said yesterday that my logic is I'm an Aquarius. She gave me a good reading yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Spot on.
Nice. I need a reading. We're due for a reading. We're on the most benevolent timeline available. Me and LRGA. A lot of times, me and LRGA disagree about like certain cast members, but I like the fact
about this one.
Well, I said, where's all the Lisa defenders? There's no Lisa defenders.
I fell in love with Lisa the moment she came on screen. I love her whole who me act. It's an act, but she is in love with herself. I love that for me. Like I love that. The whole like Kardashian that I just like that I don't know.
Like that much self-love displayed.
Her whole appearance she's made up for herself. She's the queen of Sunday.
Did you see her Curvies commercial, guys?
Yes,
I saw that.
I said, girl, please curl that hair though. Just because you have Curvies commercial, you don't have to be flat, straight.
That shine reminds me. Remember,
she's giving long, luxurious.
Yes,
remember cellophane wraps.
Not one spit in sight. I love it. Live for it.
Remember cellophane wraps. Yes.
Oh,
that's like our version of a keratin thing. It's like super shiny and just like, oh yeah.
But did you know her and Bethany were really good friends? Her, Lisa and Bethany Frankel.
Oh, so she's
are they really?
Yes, like they have like really old pictures together. So Lisa is really like from New York. I'm from Philly, so I get the grit, and you know she's supposed to be so nice and this and that, but deep down inside she will like cut a bitch, and I think that's what throws people off. And I'm here for it.
I see what you're saying. I just feel like when it comes down to it, if there wasn't security around, she wouldn't be such a bad bitch like she thinks. Like, I feel like she only does that shit with her security around because she knows they're going to stop her. It's like, bitch, don't stop there. I want to see what the fuck you really think you're going to do. Like, do you really think you're going to fuck up Monica? Do you really think you're going to fuck up Whitney? Do you really, Lisa, what the fuck do you think you're going to do?
I think she could beat Whitney.
I think she should fucking punch Whitney in the face, actually. But I mean,
I don't like that. How Whitney the whole season was like, shut the fuck up. That was like,
I know
that was a lot,
and she knew because she knew that she was lying about Lisa.
Didn't they get so mad?
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
There was somebody on one of these shows recently that was so upset about the shut the fuck ups.
Well, they just did on the reunion. They were like Bronwyn and Lisa were like, shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up. I was like, whoa, guys, what? Let me see what's happening right here. Because I was, getting ready and I was listening to it. I kept having to get out of the chair and go see what was going on. I'm like, wait, who's saying this? But like, we still have 2 parts, I think, left, right? And I feel like we brought the husbands in. We have a lot. Yeah. I mean, we forget, like, right now.
Can we give John Barlow like a shout out for like coming at town? Like, watch your tone, buddy. Like,
yeah. He's trying to have a backbone. He's trying to have a backbone. Like,
can we give Todd a shout out for telling John Barlow? Mr. Lisa. Can we give Todd a shout out for telling Mr. Lisa to watch his tone?
No, he just repeated back what John said. Like, from the rip, John is not here for it.
John was not that. He finally, he never had a backbone until he watched the show back and saw that Sean had one and Todd had one. So he wants to be Mr. Now he's got to come in and show everybody that he can stand up for his wife too, because he never had.
Mormons, they're still in good standing with the Mormon church. They don't want to be acting like fools on TV, but some people, you got to.
So they don't get any marks for all this drinking and swearing and backstabbing and lying on your friends. Like, they don't get no marks in the Book of Mormon for that.
I don't agree with that. So what you guys call backstabbing?
What do you call it then? What do you call it?
Who do you think that Lisa backstabbed? I think Bronwyn backstabbed Lisa. Like, she came on the show as her friend, completely turned on her, came on her show with her friends and tried to turn her friends against her. Like, who's the backstabber?
Wait. But like,
I don't think she tried to turn anybody.
Bronwyn just said, I thought Lisa, I was trying to chase Lisa. She was chasing her around saying, hey, what the fuck did I do? Like, we're friends. What do you mean? Why are you doing this to me? Like,
why am I in this house with strangers,
the fight at Bronwyn's trip? And how about how Bronwyn was like, I brought you guys on this trip. I thought it would buy me some good favor with, I thought it would buy me some points with somebody. Like, she's so skeevy to me. Like,
it was her. The Palm Beach
was like the worst trip ever. Can we just say that?
That was Todd and Bronwyn's anniversary trip. It was not the Palm Beach trip. It was their Palm Beach trip, not Heather's Palm. Heather's like the Palm Beach trip. It's like, no, bitch. It was their Palm Beach trip.
Right.
They just
anyway.
Like, it was the trip. Like, I'm bringing all you guys on a
private. Go anywhere else?
Like, this is not the first time everyone's been on a private plane. This is not the first
time. Because
they
have to, Richie, because they all hate each other. They have to force them to get along. They got to force them together. They got to force trips. They got to force.
I'm
You know
not
what I
here
mean?
for
Now they
Bronwyn at
don't like
all.
each other, so they got to force them to hang out and play stupid games to get content. To get fights. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna play. You guys go get drunk around the table at dinner and play a game, so we can take this freaking footage and go the fuck home."
So
they're
let's go through this timeline of events, right? So Lisa brings Bronwyn on the show. Oh, this is my friend Bronwyn. Okay, we're gonna go on the end. It's my anniversary. I want to bring you all guys on the anniversary. But before that, they're all in the car talking shit about Lisa. And like Heather said, and I also feel the same way. I don't like when the new girls on any franchise come in having strong opinions about like the cast members. I can't remember. I think Potomac have new people like NECA came in strong against
remember
she going after?
We forgot NECA about that. She went after Wendy.
Yeah, like you just got here. Like
we forgot about
you shouldn't have any problems with any. But there was a really big one. Like you should not have problems with anyone. You just got here. You should be judging people off their own merits, not based off of what people told you. So they're already talking about Whitney like a dog or whatever. Did she rehearse that scene? Blah 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 blah. Boom. Heather's antennas go up. But then Bronwyn goes to Whitney to say a much more sanitized version of what happened in the car. Manipulated that, so by the time Heather goes to tell Lisa,
what was manipulated?
Wait.
Whitney. What was manipulated? Because when I saw the original and then when I saw the 8th Housewife play it back, the two tones that Bronwyn delivered the information to, and Bronwyn didn't do any neck snaps. She didn't do any intonation. She was just like, well, it just wasn't like favorable or something. She said.
Well, Whitney didn't like it, however you want to say it, because they asked her about it and she's not really, well, whatever. So she gave Whitney a much sanitized version of what she said. And by the time Heather tried to warn her about Bronwyn, it was just, I forgot what I was going to say now. By the time, the timeline.
Yeah.
So we have this conflict between Whitney, Bronwyn, and Heather, which leads to Bronwyn and Heather. And then they want Bronwyn wants Lisa to get involved, right? But she's not getting involved because Heather is her friend too. So did you guys like want her to turn against Heather in this moment?
No, just you don't have to turn against anybody. You say what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Call your friend out. If your friend's fucking up, you call her out. Like
how was Heather fucking up by telling Whitney what Bronwyn was saying about her in the car?
Because actually,
we can play clips on YouTube, but they
we can play them.
Right?
We can play them.
Won't they strike the channel?
They've been letting me clip them out instead of copyright striking me. They let me clip them out so I can play it.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Why are you afraid you're gonna see something?
No, because I'm standing on what I'm saying. Like Bronwyn came in, like I said, and she just created all this conflict with people.
She held them accountable finally. She didn't let the bitch.
She to hold anybody accountable. She just got here. Why don't she hold her husband accountable? What about the thing when she held him accountable? My husband cheated on me.
They were saying, bring her into the group. She was very transparent. She did not have like anybody. Okay, that is one thing about Bronwyn. She didn't have anybody's confidence. Like she wasn't holding it. She would hear it and then go repeat it. She would hear it and then go repeat it. So that she was never in a position later to be like, well, Bronwyn said or knew this. She would go tell first her version of what was said. And I think that's more what these other ladies are mad at, because they want to be the ones to beat her back to stirring a pot that they're used to stirring.
It's like we're having a private conversation and then you go back and tell bits and pieces of what was said. Like even when they reported Bayarda and when she went back to Lisa after that dinner and told Lisa that they were talking like mad shit about her and they were just trying to comfort her in this fake ass moment she's having about her husband cheating on her, which she later said wasn't true on Watch What Happens Live again. Like she has these weird moments, and even the way that came out.
I think she cleaned that up. I don't know. Like of all the things I think that might have been cleaned up, I think that because she is going to backtrack on that whole infidelity thing, and she said that it was emotional.
It was an emotional cheating.
She's saying something else, but I do definitely think that Todd may have done something.
He had an emotional affair.
Way, and now she's realizing that saying it on this platform makes her best friend and man look a certain way.
And I guess
like they said, they already have their self-aware moment. They're not going to get 14 years in like Mauricio and then look it back, because you should go read the article that Mauricio did an interview where he said that was the reason why they ended up divorced.
They say
end up looking yourself back and you're like, ooh, who's that person? You know what
really?
I'm saying? So yes, he said it in an
he
article.
Said that?
So yes. And so
Kyle
thinks shit. Okay.
Kyle thinks their relationship was great. Kyle thought they had a great relationship. I mean, she's so fucking delusional. How do you not realize this motherfucker's been cheating on you with fucking kitty cats for 28 years? Meow. Meow. Did you hear about that? Richie, you're gonna die. Richie, you're gonna die.
What happened?
Die. You're gonna die. Okay. I should play it for you. So there's an interview with Day, who was allegedly having an open, what's it called, OnlyFans affair with Mauricio. And she spells it out what he wanted her to do. And then she's like, block. He wanted her to go dress up like a kitty cat, go to PetSmart and grab 3 kitty cat bowls, go to Eat-N-Out Burger, eat a lot of Eat-N-Out burgers, go home, get on 4 hands and knees, eat all the burgers, throw the burgers up into the kitty cat bowls while he's from behind, then throw it up while he sticks his in there, and then she swallows it again. That's what he said he wanted her to do. Yeah, I'm giving you the PG version of it, but Aubrey spells it out, and she's like, block. And she's like, and now his wife's a freaking lesbian. And she said all about And after that, that's when you realize, you look at him, and you're like, this disgusting human, this gross fight.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, and he literally then he robs the most dangerous man in the world for $60 million. Because nobody asked Kyle where the fuck the money is. Then like they asked Erica. Erica gets nailed to a cross for what her husband did.
I heard that there's this thing going around online saying that, you know, Dorit and Kyle, this whole fight they're having is fake, because they're trying to deflect. If they weren't fighting, we would be digging into their marriages. They're just trying to keep the attention off of their husbands. Like, I don't know if I believe that, but you know, they could just be really good actors and actresses. Because why? But what doesn't make sense to me is, why would Kyle read that text message knowing she's saying, you know, you can always count on me, and I'll always be there for you, and I don't really get anything.
She wanted to hurt Dorit. She wanted to hurt Dorit, and she's such a snake about it that she doesn't say the truth. She's like, I don't like the way she kissed my husband's back, and everybody thinks it's an affair to remember. And you know, so she's like shit like that. So she's like fucking, you know, it's like she's like a, secret.
But what about the husband theory that they're just like doing all this to?
Well, I mean, look at her husband. They're supposedly live in the same apartment complex. I do believe PK's sober off of alcohol, but I don't, but I do think
another theory. I think that Dorit is the one who's not sober, because in the interviews that I see PK, and I'm not talking about liquor, the interviews that I see PK doing, he's like, I'm choosing sobriety, and I can't be around Dorit. So I
think he triggers him. I think he's annoyed by her. Yeah.
The rage that is like a coke rage to me. Like
Kyle, I feel like that's Kyle. I feel like Kyle doesn't see. I just think at this point, Dorit is so fucking tired of everybody. Like, her husband's fucking her over. Her friends are now fucking her over. He's got nobody left. The 2 kids don't know shit. And he's away for months at a time. I'd be fucking pissed too. And I'd be raging. Look, if I'm doing a couple extra pills, I think that Kyle is an Ozempic, is addicted to Ozempic or Adderall or something. What are we looking at?
They need to stop, because they're skinny enough. My God.
Please play that. Please look at that. That is her kissing his back, right? That is so fucking obvious. That is so. You did not. That's a cup. That is not a cuddle puddle. You didn't get confused. You know whose back you're kissing. That's somebody's back you just fucked. I'm sorry. It's somebody you just had sex with, right? And listen, if I saw that, I would want to know why you did that. What was it a mistake? Were you caught up in a moment? It was just a moment, like an Elon Musk moment, where it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. There's so much going on. There's a lot going on. I just, my house just got robbed allegedly. You got these nice robbers who leave you your cell phone. I'm going to make it light up in 15 minutes, and I'm going to leave it out here for you. Nice robbers,
I saw Rita Ora do that to Jay-Z. Well, she came up behind him and caressed him from behind, and and after that, she was gone.
Ooh. Look, yep. When they started talking about Beyonce, how everybody had to give a nod to Beyonce, and I was like, oh my God, it's like Kanye was saving Taylor's life by going up there and saying Beyonce's better than you. Or,
yeah.
Oh my, here for me.
I'm going to eat my Chipotle right now.
Okay. No, I'm so glad you came up because I like when people have their perspectives because it's fascinating. Because my brain.
I feel like I need to defend Lisa because so many people hate her because she has high self-esteem or whatever the reason is. I don't want to defend her so much because I heard that she called Mary Cosby's son.
Oh yeah, drug addict.
Yeah, and I'm really not effing with that at all. But if she called her son the R word, then it's kind of fair play. Like I'm fair in my fighting.
I don't know about that, Richie. I was kidding. No.
So if she called her son a dope fiend first, does that matter?
No. But if I could see Mary calling him a Riri. What happened first?
When was this conversation anyway? Like, is this? I mean, like, was this? I don't know.
We never even saw it. I think they didn't play it.
I think it was when they were sitting outside when they tried to have that Girl Scout day. I think it was that day.
Why the fuck? Why would you even be talking about her? Like, why would Lisa's son come up? Why would he be called it? You know what I mean?
Mary does not like Lisa. She's never hidden that.
She's
and
smart.
Lisa does not. They don't like each other
because Lisa, with no provocation, brought on people to besmirch Mary's name and defame her church.
To be fair,
nobody's paying attention but me.
No, I remember Sherelle's World broke a story about Lisa. Mary and her church, and all these people were coming forward. So
none of that was valid, or else it would have got picked up in the same way that Jen Shaw got picked up because she was doing actual crimes. She got indicted. Where there's smoke, there's fire, but where there's real smoke, there's an indictment. So how about that?
Well, first of all, it was COVID, so that's why her church wasn't active, okay? So nobody was allowed to. That's why she wasn't preaching anymore okay? And Sherelle has no life experience to be talking about anybody's fucking problems. She doesn't know. She sees one way, and that's it. She don't fucking know anything about addiction. She doesn't know anything about mental illness. She doesn't understand life experiences. You know what I mean? So for her to be she was so one way. She thought she was going to prove Mary's a cult. Are you Lulu? How can you fucking prove that, you dumbass?
I believe that's why Mary didn't do the next season.
She's still waiting for apologies from these bitches. Yeah. Every single one of them owe her a fucking apology.
But the church is closed.
Well, guess because it was COVID, but not anymore. Now I think actually he's preaching. And he's smart for not wanting to go on the show. They wanted Mary back every season. You know what? Then you're not going to have my husband on here because what the fuck you did.
That was a good decision.
He pulled a Michael Darby. He pulled a Michael Darby. He removed himself and he's like, don't even bring me up.
That was smart of him.
But Michael Darby, that was still too late for Michael Darby to exit stage. We already knew what the fuck he was.
Yeah,
he showed us who he was every freaking season. You know, that's the thing. These people show you who the fuck they are. We just don't believe it the first time. You know, we have
like Bronwyn. Y'all don't see it in Bronwyn. Y'all will.
I think she's awesome.
Like Bronwyn didn't see it for Lisa, and she did.
Why do y'all think Bronwyn is so awesome? Why?
I don't think she's awesome. I think for her coming and being accountable for whatever she has wrong with. She said, "Look, I have all
in the city of salt pillar, fake ass McFakerson ladies. She's a breath of fresh air, on par with Mary Cosby with the truth that she tells in real time and the way that she doesn't back down. Yeah, it's a truth. It's a truth.
Words
It's her truth. It's better than Lisa's lies.
All right. Hold on a second. Somebody who I hear
I think that's my computer. I keep hearing little drums.
Yeah. I just hear like static or something.
Can you still hear it? I still hear it.
It's
I think it might have been Richie B's. Is your phone in a stand, Richie B?
Is it?
I'm in a stand like this, kind of.
No, do you have all? You have to probably have to close the one link. No, she probably has to close the other link. You probably have to close the YouTube link. Keep StreamYard open, but close YouTube, so you don't hear yourself back.
Or sometimes when I put my phone on these metal
things,
stay
right. Like keep your StreamYard link.
Feedback sound.
You might have a tab up that says YouTube, right? Like your YouTube tab from when you were in the chat. Is that tab closed? No, I can't hear you.
Yeah, Mary's the most awesome.
You heard the noise again?
But at least she wasn't faking weird like Brittany. Okay,
wait, hold on.
I'm going to go on mute. I'm going to go on mute and see if you're still here.
But wait, do you have is that the only tab you have open? Do you have the YouTube tab open?
I have the YouTube tab, just YouTube. But if I close
StreamYard open, yeah.
If I close YouTube, then my StreamYard is going to shut down. I'm going to restart it, reset it.
I don't hear it.
It shouldn't close. You should be able to close both.
She just had her very first live on her channel last night.
I love that. Who did?
We were over there. Richie B has a channel.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so she just had her very first live yesterday. And there were lots of people in the house. We were up there for like 2.5 hours before I got off. I was up there for 2.5 hours. How long did you stay in your live on your premiere live, Richie?
When we all got off, when you left, we all left.
Oh, darn. Right, yeah. So that was a good 2.5 hours.
Put your channel in the live chat. Okay, wait. You sure you don't have YouTube open? Don't touch anything.
When I click StreamYard, it opens within YouTube.
Yes. It should give you a second tab. It doesn't give you a second tab.
Let me see if I can go to it. Hold on.
Are you on? Just don't exit out of StreamYard, but you should have a tab open that you originally were in to hit the StreamYard link. If you close that, we won't hear ourselves back. But don't go anywhere. Like don't close. Okay. I don't know how. I mean, I got on a cell phone. I don't know if it's different because I know with iPhone. Where's she at? Okay. All right.
Is that better? I closed.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's actually really good. There you go. Wait. Yeah. So, and then wait, so you have a channel? I can still hear myself.
I think I don't know. Is your phone, it's not in a stand?
The stand?
A stand, like a phone holder?
It's on top of my mirror.
Okay, that might be, it might just be the sound reverberating off of whatever it's on. Like if you hold it, I don't hear it.
Okay, you don't hear it now?
Say something else.
Can you hear
it iPhone or iPhone?
iPhone.
I still hear. It's just literally okay. It's just the YouTube.
Weird.
No worries. You know what?
I use my other phone. Let me.
What is ASAP Rocky in court for?
I don't know.
Rocky's in court. Isn't that somebody? Isn't that Kylie Jenner's baby daddy, or is that Rihanna's?
No, that's that's Rihanna's dude, right?
Oh, he's in court.
Yeah, he's got 2 kids with her, right?
Yeah. Darn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you a question, Richie. So you have a channel? Why is nobody told me? Put your channel link or Mimic or somebody.
Well, see, this is the thing. I never gave it it's just my name, Richie B. I don't know if people could find it or not.
Well, you got to think of a channel name. How about Richie B, live with Richie B, or live? What are you talking about?
Change it. Let me get my other phone. Hold on. I don't even know where my stuff is.
Do you have?
And I can't click your channel.
I just literally went live yesterday. Oh, you can't click it?
Not from within StreamYard. I can't.
Okay.
It doesn't take me to your channel.
Namir, it's Richie B. She doesn't have a name yet, but we're gonna try to think of a name for her.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. What are you talking about?
Life and Times of Richie B.
That's awesome. I like that.
Great. I like that.
Because there's a lot of cool stuff in my neighborhood. I want to just walk around and show people stuff, I guess. I like that. Oh, yeah.
Actually, when you're on your phone, it wasn't that bad. Just if you had a head, if you had earbuds, it would be perfect. I could hear you perfect walking around. I could see you sitting somewhere in New York or wherever you're at. Is it New York? It looks like New York.
Philly,
that's where Jacqueline is, honey. I love her cheesecakes. Listen, honey loves you.
So I was able to get it to my channel.
It's Life and Times of Richie B. That's not the name yet, though. But here's her channel, though.
But that's my channel for now.
You can actually rewrite it too. You can rename your channel and it'll say the same link. I'm telling you. I literally just fucked everything up yesterday. I've been doing this for 4 years and I fucked my whole shit up yesterday. I'm not even gonna tell you. And I'm blaming everybody else for my Wi-Fi being out. I'm not going to even tell you what happened. It's really embarrassing.
Let me tell you guys, I've been so scared to do this. I don't know why though. You know, I go on Gabor's channel all the time. Like I'm with you, guys right now. Yeah.
And you're afraid
so much shit, but I was so scared to do this.
Why?
She has an excellent POV, and she stands 10 toes, and she's funny, and she's relatable, and she's beautiful, and I love her. And I'm so glad that she finally did it, because she came over to my house like one time or something, and I was like, you need a channel. So when I have my bell rung, you guys, when you go subscribe over there, make sure you ring your bell. So when I had my bell rung and I got off of something else, and I was looking, I was like, Richie. And it was her live. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Hit the ground running with your dreams. Just do it. There's no perfect time. If you always wait for perfection, it'll never come. Just do it. You have enough. You can do it.
Thank you.
Listen, it's addicting, and I'm like, even though I do a podcast, like I would never be able to do this any other way. Like I love engaging with everybody. I get so excited to see new people come up, you know.
I feel like you guys are family now. Like we're friends. Like
it's a community too, a like-minded community. You're nearby. I'm in Jersey, right? You got Listen Honey. She's a Bravo tea with a side of honey by Jack. Oh my God,
Listen Honey.
Yeah, she likes your takes. So. And her and I, that's funny because like that means her and I probably disagree a lot of shit. But we're gonna do it together. But listen, Joe Gorga is at friggin' City Winery in New York City. If I knew you were in New York, I'd be having you meet me there.
Joe Gorga, what is he doing there?
He's doing a freaking. There's a bunch of people there. They're doing a thing for California.
Yeah.
Today the 24th. No. Oh yeah, it's tonight. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'd be buying us tickets and getting up there right now if I had freaking Dick's cash. But like, listen. I love the fact that you're close by, but we have to get a tour bus because we got to get across country to get the BravoCon and get the larger function. Then pick up Mims on the way, pick up the board, pick up all these people on the way. I get my dad to drive it because I don't fly, but I don't know how else we're ever going to freaking get together. Like, you know, like Larja, I don't know how you're going to get here. I don't know how. It's got to be some kind of a hangover deal with me to get me to BravoCon, to get me to Vegas. I don't know how the fuck I got there. I don't know how.
Not to cut you off. I'm trying to find your channel. So just search Krista Marie.
It's a reality with Krista Marie. Here, let me find. I can probably. Oh wait, no, I can't do it from here. It should be at reality with Krista Marie. See, I always.
You guys, Lisa Barlow went live one day ago.
She did.
Or after.
Maybe try telling the truth.
Play it. Okay, you play it or not?
Okay, I found it.
Listen. You don't lie. You say.
I have to go to a different thing
right here. Insidious when you go on podcasts and you lie to the press and you lie to your friends and you tell them that you bought jewelry that you didn't buy, and then the jeweler who you met through me starts getting attacked because you're giving out her name and
you are.
That's like, maybe try telling the truth and you wouldn't be in the situation you're in. It's called The Truth. You don't lie. You say,
yes, Lisa.
Anything, but I love borrowing.
Well, what's the situation?
Yes, when you go on podcasts, you lie to the press. And
so that was Lisa Barlow. Did you hear what she said?
But there is no situation.
She thinks that she just alleged that Bronwyn has bots that are attacking the jeweler and Emma. Listen again.
Okay, wait a minute. She should have never brought Emma's fucking name up. Emma's unprofessional. I'm going to go attack Emma, okay? I'm going to go write Yelp reviews about Emma. So there you go. Lisa should have brought her name up. Blame Lisa. Lisa literally.
I mean, Bronwyn's lying and getting the girl in trouble.
Whoa. Bronwyn didn't lie about shit. She never said that she bought that necklace. Nobody ever said that.
Time out. Okay, I have a Twitter page. That's my name. I'm going to pin the post. I put the two videos side by side. The first one is Andy saying, well, he's like, well, where's the necklace. She's like, oh, I didn't want to wear it because, considering the economy or whatever bullshit she said. And then Lisa goes, oh, that's funny because I heard you didn't buy it. And then she goes, well, actually, we had a much smaller piece made because blah, 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 blah. And then Lisa's like, from, the jeweler, she's like, yeah. And Andy was like, so you did get the smaller one? She's like, yeah. And then on Watch What Happens Live, he's like, so, where's the fucking necklace? She's like, well, considering what happened on the reunion, I didn't get it. And blah, 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 blah. But you just said you didn't. First you said you were reconsidering wearing the larger necklace, the $4 million one, until Lisa called you on that. And then you said, oh, I got a much smaller necklace. And you said you had it and you were going to bring receipts or wear it and take some pictures, but you can't because you burnt the jeweler, as Andy said. But then you're going to watch What Happens Live and say, oh, I didn't get it. I wound up not getting it because of, the bitch telling all my business, basically. But you said you already had it. This is what I'm saying about Bronwyn.
Please find it for me because I do not ever remember her.
My Twitter page is my name.
I just hold on, right? I think I did. Hold on. I think I just followed you.
Okay.
Do you have
Twitter,
your name?
It's the Richie B, and I'm going to pin that one so you can see it right away. Because I got a lot of Eagles stuff on it too. Hold on.
Do you really? I'm an Eagles fan too.
Yes, go Birds, right?
Let me see. I thought
Deep blue green bitches.
Lines for
Listen, honey, Jacqueline, I swear you two are gonna kill me. You're gonna be the death of me because she literally worked out around it because it's nobody's fucking business at this point. Like I'm glad she didn't spend that much money. Christ, $6 million to buy a lot of tiny homes for this people.
I pinned it.
Okay.
I like the explanation she gave about the damn necklace. And
go. Okay, everybody, go on the Richie B on Twitter. I pinned the video. They're only like 30 seconds long each. And look at the way Roman's blatant lies.
Okay, hold on. It's in our wait, where's it at?
I just pinned it.
In the comments?
Maybe it's under. It should be. It's the top tweet. The Richie B is consigliere.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Abby. It's the same Abby. It's a purple Abby.
The Richie B.
Okay. I don't know if I can put the link. Maybe I can put the link to it.
Yeah, you can put the link in the chat. Yeah. Oh, I found you.
On TikTok.
I love it. I got you.
Try to do that.
I got her. This one right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you back. Follow back. Hey, holla back,
girl. Did I follow you? Oh shoot! Yeah. Oh no! Where'd everybody go?
I'm right here. I don't know. I'm still here.
There you are. I thought I shared it. Did I share it?
I'm gonna copy.
Can you guys see it?
No.
Can we put links in the chat or no?
Yeah, you can put it in there, and then I can copy and paste it.
Oh, here we go. There, right, we're all there. Okay.
All right, so it failed to.
That's
post.
You, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, the purple Abby.
Okay. Oh, you can leave. You can leave.
But it should be my first, the top, or maybe go like to this.
Oh, here you can look at you. Oh, you're gonna be the death of me. You're gonna be the.
Maybe.
Oh my God, which one?
I just really pinned it. I don't know why you can't.
Wait, wait. Is it from this one, the Queen de Bravo thing? Or no?
I'm gonna retweet it so you can. It could come at the top. You could maybe just refresh it.
She said nothing was purchased and you've never purchased anything from them. So setting the record straight, you didn't get the $4 million. You got a smaller carat from them. Diamond necklace from them as well as bad business. She said nothing was purchased and you've never.
And I really wanted to be promoting the jeweler and helping them up until I heard what was going on at the reunion. And then, no, I have not bought anything from them and will not.
Okay.
No.
And so you don't have the necklace?
No.
Right. Okay. Okay. And then, but you said you made something instead. Did you wind up buying that?
I did not wind up buying that after what went down. No.
She said she didn't wind up buying it.
Go back to the reunion one.
Bad business. She said nothing was purchased and you've never purchased anything from them. So setting the record straight, you didn't get the $4 million. You got a smaller carat from carat. Yes. Diamond necklace from them as well as bad business. She said nothing was purchased and you've never purchased anything from them. So setting the record straight, you didn't get the $4 million. You got a smaller carat from carat. Yes. Diamond necklace from them.
She got it.
Bad business. She said nothing was purchased and you've never purchased anything from them. So
she said, I got a smaller necklace from them. And then on the show, she said that it does sound like a lie. Because then on the show, she says she was having one made. On the reunion, it sounds like she's saying she currently has a smaller one. It doesn't sound like it's being curated for her.
Do you see this? Do you see what she put on Twitter?
I didn't read all of that.
I know I can't read it. I'm so blind. I need my glasses.
And guess what? I don't want to read it because it's a bunch of her.
Why? Why?
Her things she does where she says a lot of big words and throws people off, which I have a degree and a half. I can understand if I did read it, understand what she's saying, but it's a bunch of bullshit. Whatever. You do not need that many words to say whatever you're trying to say.
She's just telling a story like Dorit. Give her a second. I know everyone hates tech stories, but this is worth being very clear. Y'all can read
it if you want to, because I still haven't.
Why can't
off camera in the conversation with two? Oh no, this is about her daughter. So this is clearing up why she even brought up her daughter. But this one,
listen, I would explain myself too if people kept cutting me the fuck
off. No,
off.
this is just about her daughter. This
she got caught.
Is just about her daughter. And I accept her explanation, and I do not need anything. Anything she says about her daughter is her truth, and she has a right to protect it when she sees fit. But the necklace, Bronwyn, you are looking like a liar with this. Very much so, because you could have, with all the word salad that Richie says you like to toss, you could have threw in the word about it was being made for you. You could have said, oh, well, I was going to have them make another one. You know what I'm saying?
And I actually believe she wore that whole red thing across her neck so she couldn't. Nobody will probably not bring up the necklace, the $4 million one.
Understand this. I don't ever remember her saying I remember her working around, like talking around the necklace. On her interview with Nick Viall, on the Nick Viall interview, she did actually say she bought it. I do remember that. So that was the only time she said that they actually bought it. And then I do think that this fucking Emma chick is is unprofessional, and she's got no fucking business talking about people spending money, what they spend, what they don't. You know what I mean? So people are going in.
Well, Lisa said that in regards to Emma reaching out to her,
don't insert yourself.
Lisa said that she introduced them, and the girls reaching out to Lisa because Bronwyn apparently is borrowing jewelry but not telling them. So she's saying, hey, I want these earrings. She's wearing them on the show, and they're expecting a wire from her for like how the lady left the jewelry at the house. She was supposed to send payment. Instead of sending payment, she's sending the jewelry back. And the girls reaching out to Lisa basically like, yo, what's up with your man? What's up with your friend? Like, why are you doing all that?
Lisa's just mad she didn't think of it first.
Why don't you just go
God then? Get off Lisa. Like, just for
I'm gonna need Emma. I'm gonna need Emma to get off of get off of Lisa. Emma, don't call fucking Lisa. Call me. Call Todd.
Why? We called you. You didn't pay us, and you keep saying this is your jewelry, and it's not. Not only is it, you didn't even pay for it. You borrowed it, and you didn't even tell us you were borrowing it. You said you were going to buy it, and you didn't. You just sent it back.
So wait.
Well, I have every right. That's why they have on those super big purchases. They have a get back period. So if you don't want the period,
she never paid for it. She never paid for it.
Because she borrowed it. Emma said she borrowed it. Emma said she borrowed it.
Without telling them at first. In the house. He's team left couch. Lisa is self-absorbed. She only cares about herself.
Yes,
John,
she is. That's
you're
why I
not
love her.
caring anyone.
That is
Don't
why
you
I
have
love
an
Lisa,
errand to run for
because she's
Lisa?
self-absorbed.
Emma is about to lose her job.
That is why I love Lisa, because she's self-absorbed, because she thinks so highly of herself, because she was so, when everyone was dressed up like Lisa, she was so touched. I just get, that's so funny.
Manny, I need you. Manny, I need you. Manny, I need you. I need you, Manny. Where are you?
Couch. Left is loser couch.
Stop it.
No, the left is the couch of life.
Whitney is a loser. Whitney is a loser.
Whitney is like falling off.
Yeah, I was mad that Whitney ended up on that couch. I was so mad Whitney ended up on the cool couch.
This is not the cool couch.
I'm not gonna see past
That's what I always say. Listen, honey, if I don't think I'm a bag of chips, then who will?
Okay, can I just clarify? I don't care. You can care all about yourself all you want. It's the way you treat the other people is my problem.
They're all ganging up on her. Like, what is she supposed to do?
On Lisa? Gang up on Lisa?
There's no gang going on here. There's no gang.
Look at you, Largy. You're bullying Lisa too.
Look, I am not a bully. I am not mean.
I might have said she looks old.
Telling the truth. I am telling my POV. And if Lisa doesn't like getting called out for her fake crying, then she needs to stop. If Lisa doesn't like getting called out for being able to cry about doing something and then yell about the next person doing it, then she should stop. And if the people that like Lisa don't want to hear these things, then you need to tell Lisa to stop.
Can I answer a question? Let me answer a question.
Go ahead.
Jacqueline, how is she hurt? How is she treating them? Okay. Good time, girl. Good hot mic moment. Let's see, next screaming at Whitney, friggin' Monica, fighting with Monica over everything. Okay, one at a time.
Heather is not mad about good time, girl, and Meredith is not mad about the hot mic moment, and they're over it. Why are y'all mad about it?
Because she wanted to know why
this season, she's yelling about what Whitney said in a not hot mic moment, and you don't get to be mad about what you just did and didn't take any accountability for or ever really make amends for. That's the one dead horse that Lisa didn't bring back up because she's in the wrong.
She did make them. You're talking about with Meredith, she didn't make amends?
Not really. I mean, listen, you can make amends and all appearances were great, but I'll never forget what the fuck you said and how you said it. You can call me a bitch and whore and all that. Bitch and whore, whatever. I've been called worse. But it's the way Lisa said it, the visceral in her, the way she hated fucking Meredith in that moment.
And I'm not saying, the other ladies are innocent. I've already made it clear. The bias that I've established towards Lisa Barlow with her low vibrational ass all stems from her treatment of Mary Cosby. And the mere fact that she has yet to make amends for it or take accountability for it. Even with Mary coming back this season, she didn't take any moments of her I'm so great, baby, gorgeous life to even have a one-on-one with Mary and try to correct the damage that she tried to maliciously cause against that woman for an unprovoked non-reason. What the fuck business was it of Lisa Barlow, who was going to Mary's church and why? Because Lisa always wants something over the other ladies, and that's Lisa's problem. When she doesn't have something over then she gets mad.
All right. She does not want something over all of the ladies. She's just concerned about herself, really, mainly. But if we go back to season 1, okay, Mary was like the oddball. Jen Shah hated Mary. Mary was mean. Is mean because everyone says this is Mary 2.0. We have a whole new Mary. Let's not forget, Mary doesn't like to go to the 7-Eleven because of the black people. Let's not forget all the little, let's not forget who Mary was season 1, okay?
Mary can say, Mary has a right to not want to go to a 7-Eleven full of black people if she don't want to.
Shaming Heather. Okay, she's only.
Well, Heather was fat. I'm fat. When people are fat, they get called fat.
Mary would not be nice to you if you guys met in person.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
It should.
What matters on the show?
Oh shit! I forgot to go to the
stems from is the show, and I'm positive Mary would love my fat ass.
No, she wouldn't. She was talking shit about her cousin who was overweight. She wouldn't like me.
She would love me. Yes,
Maybe
Lisa
she would,
needs a
because you
mute
fight
button.
so
And
hard for
Lisa,
her.
okay, so what about your friend Lisa, who always starts to over loud talking people as soon as they're about to have a point? What about
Lisa
that?
was
Why
very
when, wait, I wasn't
docile.
finished, Lisa. I mean, Richie, I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
finished.
I'm
Why
sorry.
when Bronwyn was being asked specifically about the stuff, then Lisa interjects and then she gets to say, oh, I'm helping. It's really because, she, like you said, she's self-absorbed and she was about to help herself to their story. So your friend Lisa, yeah, I don't even know that Lisa would like either of us because she don't have no black friends except for the man that she brought to bring against Mary. So either or.
Lisa was very like docile season 1, and that's what made me mad about Lisa, because she wouldn't like step into her inner bitch. I love a bitch. You know that? Like, I love
But
a
when
bitch
Mary's
that
a
is
bitch,
like,
she's mean.
I loved Mary from the moment I met her. I loved
Okay.
Mary. And I still do. And I have more compassion for Mary now that she's
Because of her
really like
son,
letting us
right?
in more in her.
Yeah.
But I love a nice mean bitch. I just do. So Lisa
I need to.
was
I want to
being
answer.
like
Oh, look,
very.
I think Krista wants to answer a question.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can I just go one question at a time? Because I'm like literally so ADHD that if you ask me a question and I answer it, don't come back with, well, the other ones did it too. If you ask me what Lisa did, I tell you, I'm not saying the other bitches didn't do anything wrong. What I'm saying is your answer, you can't say what Lisa did to the other women. I'm telling you what she did. I'm not saying the other bitches didn't do anything back to her. I can't stand hearing myself. I yell when I talk. I think that's the problem too.
Me too.
Listen, honey said she would think I'm inbred.
Well, listen, I'm not to listen. You can love yourself all you want, but that's not that's not the question. The question is she's an asshole to everybody else, and we just said why. But that doesn't. And then you said, well, what about the other women? We're not talking about the other women right now. We're talking about what Lisa did to the other women, because you asked me what did Lisa do.
I don't think Lisa did anything to the other women. I still don't understand what you said. The thing with Meredith and Heather, and I said if Meredith and Lisa have made amends, and if Heather has made amends with Lisa, and she's loving the relationship that they have now, like, what is the problem?
That's not the question. You asked me what they did. I don't care if they made amends, because in my brain, I don't fucking forget, right?
So
but that's
Jesus can forgive our sins. Y'all can't forgive Lisa for offending her friends.
I can forgive people after they make amends. I usually forgive.
You can forgive, but don't ask me what she did.
I might be being like Sweet Tea. Did she already say she was sorry one time? And I just
Sweet
feeling
Tea.
like
You know how I feel about her.
enough, or what? Because
Hold
I
on.
haven't heard anything that sounds like accountability or sorrow for what she did to Mary. I just get all this glossed over I'm baby gorgeous bullshit. And no, you're not baby gorgeous, because your coal in your heart socket must be like out of whack because you think you're great and you're a freaking
I don't consider that something that she did so wrong to Mary Cosby, because she said Sean was her friend and Mary stole his money and then he just died.
Mind your fucking business.
But that had nothing to do with
John with Bronwyn, and Lisa and this friendship with Bronwyn and all this bullshit with Lisa should be a better friend, and Lisa's trying to be a good friend to her friend Sean, who's got this like scammer on the show. Do we really want to talk about Mary and the allegations of her church?
Allegations, because they're all allegations. What I'm into,
no, but y'all want to allege all the stuff against Lisa.
I'm not into allegations. I'm telling you, especially on a show like this where you already have the feds looking at
people. If you want about allegations,
right? To see there would be a case pending, like they're so well at doing. So talk about allegations.
Allegations.
Bronwyn might want to be careful because $24 million, and you're buying.
You're trying to justify her coming for something that wasn't even on the show.
Buying $4 million, which is like a $4 million necklace, which is a considerable size of your worth. She better be careful of the feds, because they're going to start digging. So I hope everything with him is on the up and up.
They already did. They already have. And guess what? They did a deep dive on him.
What about him talking about he using the Department of Defense to run background checks on Bronwyn? Like, is that even legal?
Yes,
that's not
you have the Palm Pilot contract. You probably have another government contract.
It sounds like a misuse of his authority.
I'm going to just
or
go.
maybe you just have enough money that you can go to a place that Lisa can't.
Nobody listens to me.
Lisa has her whole security
I
team.
want to be
He
quiet
has
because
the
I forgot
Department of
to go to
Defense.
CVS.
So he just won up Lisa. He's like, oh, Lisa and her pesky little security team and her go the full distance. I called the Department of Defense. So it was still another thing that Bronwyn and her crew do better. Again, my thing with Lisa is you had to just move the line a little in order to fit her into some type of something, because what I said was a fact.
Who had to move the line?
You had to move the line and make it about when we started talking about Bronwyn again.
No. We're not moving the line. Lisa is in charge of the girls. All of the girls want to be up her ass, including Bronwyn. The only one who's not worried about Lisa is Mary, and that's it. Everyone else makes Lisa thinks that she is who she thinks she is. Period.
Well, I love her. See, and that's why you guys need to subscribe to Richie B's freaking channel and on all her platforms, because this is how she's doing it, y'all. And I love her POV and I love her little snark. And we love a good fight. She said yesterday she liked to fight. I said, what sign are you? She said Aquarius. I said, oh, yeah. I said, yep.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like I'm shutting Krista out, so I'm gonna be quiet. I forgot to go to get my prescription, so I'm shutting up Krista.
No, I'm the same way. Listen, I'm not medicated either, and I need to be. I don't know how to not shut. Like, I don't know how to. I have to mute myself because I can't. Like, I need to answer one thing. Like, I can't go like past. If you want to resolve something, we can't go way past it. You gotta like let me answer one question.
I'll answer all the questions because I don't think these things that you guys are saying about Lisa are really
Nobody's
serious.
let me say anything.
So if I'm not answering something, maybe emphasize it a little more, because what you guys are seeing is like terrible, like felonies. They're just like misdemeanors to me. You know, I'm not really taking them serious.
All right. Well, what do you consider serious? Like, she literally. Okay. Let me just get through the list of things that Lisa has done. Just let me.
Okay.
And you tell me if you don't see it that way. Okay. Let's start with. Well, just because, and this has nothing to do with the other women forgiving them. They have no choice. They have to work together. So let's not say they forgave them, because in real life they didn't, right? So you start out with fucking Heather way back when she does the, good time girl. That was some fucking mean girl bullshit, right? Then we have Jen.
She was a good time girl. Look how she jumped on that black guy at the party. She left him in the van.
See what you're doing? That's not the point, though. Let's just stick with what she did, right? Even if it doesn't, I'm not saying
we need some parameters around this. What you about?
But I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying the shit that she's done to the people on the cast. She came in with, we're talking about Lisa, which she did. That she literally with Jen Shaw. Wait, I'm so confused. Lisa, what? What are you saying, Larja?
I'm just making a ticker for all the bad shit Lisa's done, so that we can have an accurate count, so that when it is her time to rebut, she knows exactly how many things that we know is part of the pattern power of Lisa.
Guys,
Barnhart.
did we not see Heather take that black guy in the van outside and go? Did we not see that?
No. What? Who went there?
A few seasons back and Heather was like, she needed some D and
at the party.
So it's giving good time girl.
But that doesn't matter. Well, that's still something that Lisa has done. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. I believe it's all true. I believe that she's a secret bad Mormon. But I also think that Lisa has, which she did to Mary with Cam, bringing Cam on the show. Say, oh, she's a cult leader. Lisa's created that whole mess with Whitney. So that's the fucking shit she did to Whitney. Whitney's never forgiven her for that. Then
created
we have
what with Whitney? Whoa. Created what?
About her cult, Mary's in a cult and this money. She took my friend's money. She was they were doing mortgages. He was literally gave them.
Wait, what? I'm not familiar with this, so explain this to me.
Okay. Lisa told everybody that Mary stole Cam's money in season 1 or 2, right? The mortgage money. He was refinancing his mortgage with their mortgage company. That's why the money. That's why there's whatever. She was also, I think, having an affair with him as well. But it doesn't really matter. That's the worst. And you know what? That's the deal that her and her husband have. Who the fuck are we to literally Lisa sucks dick for fucking jazz tickets, courtside seats to the jazz tickets. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Let me put my allegedly banner on. Nobody's telling me yet who the fuck this. I want to know who she screws for courtside seats tickets to the jazz. Like, my friends will call me and try to tell me some bullshit about here. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Can you please tell me who Lisa's fucking for courtside seats to the jazz? That's all I want to know.
Who wants to see the jazz that bad? Seriously.
Who does?
You believe that?
Listen, not the point. She sucks dick for tickets. I'm just saying, sucks dicks for bags.
So y'all just
No.
believe all the rumors. So if we could believe that rumor about Lisa sucking dick for
You
the
want to talk
jazz,
about allegations?
Mary Church people had
I
decided
don't
on
believe
their
you finished.
title.
So it's only 4 things Lisa did, or was there?
No,
more?
no, because every time I say something, it's like it's not.
No, because these are not based in fact. Why can't we talk about
true.
facts?
It is fact. Well, she didn't do that to Mary. She didn't tell everybody that Mary stole Cam's money. She absolutely said it.
So you're saying that Lisa is sucking dick for Utah Jazz tickets?
No.
That's a fact.
But
No,
that was after she said all of this.
Yeah. After all that,
she said all the other things.
Yeah. She told everybody that Cam, that Mary stole Cam's money and that she was running a cult and blah, 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 blah. She told everybody that Mary was sleeps with her grandfather.
So it's wrong, even if it's true. These are the.
It doesn't matter.
No.
It could be true all was. It doesn't matter, right or wrong, true or not. She said it. It could be fucking literally, I stuck polka dots up your fucking ass. She still said it. I'm just saying it. She did it with bad intentions.
But why?
Right or wrong,
that's the thing. Her intention.
Everything she does is bad intentions. It's not like it's not. Hot mic moment is a really bad intended thing. You really feel that fucking way.
I'll give you that one. That's so one in my book. One.
Two. That's me.
So your valid one.
No.
Is all valid again.
And hot mic moment. That's 2. That's absolutely something she did to freaking Meredith. That's all. You can't deny that, right?
Yes.
Yes. She had the SEC filing, right? Was that SEC filing or something? She did have a big lawsuit.
She was going. Yeah, she literally, I don't know, crowdfunded for something, and she should have $25,000 or something. But crowdfunding to me is smart. I mean, I would crowdfund too. It's so
we
cool.
had one thing what was the second real major thing Lisa did?
Hot mic moment. The hot mic moment to Meredith. Just telling everybody that Heather's a whore, a good time girl. And we move on to Whitney.
I'll give you that.
Okay, what about what she did to freaking, she literally comes in with Monica. So fucking jealous of Monica. And they're taking Monica's mom's side, telling everybody,
oh my God.
You should be nicer to your mom. You shouldn't talk to your mom like that.
But that's also indicative of how
mother and father and all of the days shall be long. I'm a devout Catholic. So talking to her mom like a dog. I'm sorry.
Her mom's a crazy lady. Her mom's a crazy lady. Her mom was not a mom. She was trying to be on a show. Her mom was trying to be a housewife.
Bring your mom on the fucking show then. So
her mom. Honestly, that was a big mistake. She probably that was probably her last effort to fix things with her mom in her life.
Maybe that's why Monica's life is so bad. Listen, my dad cussed me out earlier because he has a cold and I was trying to give him medicine. Rightfully, I could have been like, "Fuck you, Dad," but I would never do that to my dad. My mother,
her mom told her she called her a motherfucker. Like, you called me a motherfucker, Mom.
So I'm not with the whole disrespecting of the parent.
Well, that's the shit. Like, Monica's like that.
But I also think that applies even more so, though, a juvenile to an adult. But when you're an adult and you and your parent have a complicated relationship that them as the elder don't choose to participate in as a respectable elder and constantly do something to antagonize, provoke, or otherwise harm your mental health and trigger you, then you might have moments where you act out. But I see that Monica and her mom ultimately loved each other, but they just can't be around each other. So I think that, I'm not saying fuck you, Mom. And if my 16 or 11-year-old said it now, their face, my handprint would be on their face type of thing. But as an adult, me and my mom can have talks where we don't agree, where it might come off hyphy or whatever. But we're still going to be us personally. We're still going to be able to come together from it. But we allow each other room in our adulting for me to convey how I need to convey, and she conveys how she needs to convey. But I totally am team parents, respect, honor thy mother and father, that your days might be long.
That's literally, honestly, I'm going through this shit right now with my parents because they've been married for 50 years. Wait, hold on. How old am I? Almost 45 years, right? And my mom decides to leave them all of a sudden. And I am an adult. Like, so I can't have, like, I'm trying to have an honest conversation with one of my parents because she's, parent is completely wrong in my eyes. And if you're not going to be honest, I can't have an honest conversation as an adult. But everybody else looks like it, like I'm disrespecting that parent. But the thing is, you're so wrong. And I'm just telling you, I communicate differently. Okay. In New Jersey, my dad, you think I'm yelling at you when I'm not. I'm yelling about the situation that you allowed yourself to get fucked over. And I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the other parent because you want me to stay out of it. When I stay out of it, you get fucked over. When we don't get involved, you get fucked over. My mom hates you at the moment. Mom hates you. Okay.
Wait.
I hope he's not on.
I don't know if anybody has an extra BravoCon ticket or is in need of a BJ.
Huh?
What? At 2:35, listen, honey said something.
Wait, what? You got to get me there. Like, you can get me BravoCon tickets. We don't even need them. At BravoCon, you don't need the tickets. Everybody that's hanging outside of BravoCon is the real deal, because the rooftop parties, the hotel parties, the happy hours, the comedy shows, and the 30,000 like-minded individuals that want to just hang out and talk about Bravo. We watch that. We can watch those. All right, whatever. It's hot. It's like $6,000 to go in. We keep them relevant. We should have press passes. The fact that they give us no fucking respect, no press passes, no place to sit and put your stuff, no place to interview people. Like, let us sit down, plug our phones in, plug our devices in, do whatever. They give us no space. We have to pay full price. Fuck BravoCon. Like, I wouldn't go, but I don't want to go in because I don't want to give them my money.
Can I ask a question? How do you guys have those backgrounds? Is that on StreamYard?
How what?
How do you have those backgrounds? Like what I do.
So you can just go in and you do an image search for Watch What Happens Live. And then you do a right-click copy.
Okay.
On your thing, and you take a screenshot, because most of the Bravo images are protected as it comes up as a web file, and you cannot download those or use those for this. It has to be an IMG file in order for you to do this. And so you have to write it to your, and then you save it to your computer, and then you go into your StreamYard, you go into settings, virtual backgrounds, add the plus sign, find the newest download, use it for the thing.
I have to start using StreamYard on my computer.
Basically. I'm gonna send you the image right now. And on Twitter, you have it on Twitter.
I love you guys.
I know. I want you to get.
Can we talk about Monica, please? Because
yes, go ahead.
I just got finished texting Monica.
What?
Why?
Not texting. It was messaging. Okay, it was messaging.
Really?
What I tell her? I was like, I miss you on my screen. Any movies, perhaps? House of Villains was great with you, but I need more MG in my life. Those ladies, specifically on the right couch, are all wrong and fake. I wish Bravo would do the right thing and have you back. You deserve vindication, especially after Brittany recorded them. And since Dana Wilkie said that Heather is the one with the Finsta. Love you.
I cannot roll my eyes hard enough.
Oh, wait, what am I doing?
So you guys like Stan Monica.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go in. I'm not even. It's going to be a waste of my breath.
No. I want to hear your reasoning.
Yeah, why don't you like her?
Monica, my issue with Monica is that she came into this group knowing that she hated these women. And ultimately, actually, she found sisterhood in them. There was a moment of something I seen in her when they gave her a birthday party, because I feel like she had a bad relationship with her mother or whatever, and she probably was never celebrated as a child. So when they gave her the happy birthday set up and all of that, she was really touched by that. But by that time, it was too late, because she had already done all of this damage behind the scenes. But I'm going to save, all of my, smart shit I would say about her, because that's y'all friend. But I will say, if she would have just apologized, maybe.
For what, though?
Different attitude, because she maligned all of them. She perpetuated
she's that powerful,
rumors and nastiness. And whatever this account was, I never saw the
timeline. Are you on? What delusional timeline are you on? It was the other way around.
I read all of the blogs and stuff like that. I don't get into all of the rumors. But that's like facts.
Well, Von Teese is facts, and it was Jen Shaw that created it, and then fucking Heather, Tanisha, and a little bit of Monica kept going and fucking exposing Jen fucking Shah. And then Heather has been finsta fucking doing the same shit on everybody's back. Gets rid of Monica. And then this freaking bitch comes on here doing the same shit. And he refuses to fucking admit to it, right? Monica admitted to all of it. Monica told them she was Von Teese seasons before that, before she was even hired. Bravo knew it. They all knew it. They fucking pretended to be her fucking friend. And it was nice to see. Don't take the fuck out of us. Because I'm like, oh, I love this. I like when they get along. I'm tired of the old OC shit. I don't want the fighting. They can fuck each other. They can fuck. They have their own issues at home. Like, we never get a chance to see that because they're fucking each other over. And who the fuck wants to hang out with people that do that? So I don't like them fucking getting the 8th housewife involved, making Monica look like the bad guy when they know that Heather, she told them she was Von Teese. Heather has been fucking lying, Von Teasing, finsting, whatever you want to call it, for 3 or 4 years now, telling everybody's business. Lisa's a cokehead. Everybody but Meredith and her. Meredith and her, perfect. Oh, here's Meredith's press pack. Here's all this great stuff about Heather, but here's all this fucked up shit about everybody else. Oh, tell them what happened on filming today. Today we were filming and Adam called. It was like literally like in real time, like fucking her over. I lost my train of thought because I'm so high. Sorry. Monica. She also was like marketing herself amazingly. She's awesome. She's beautiful. She knows how to do like only things. She needed me to represent her. She had no idea that she was a victim of Jen Shah. Like she didn't realize how much of a victim she was. Like it's crazy. She should let me speak for her. You know? Because she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, you're a victim. At
least she did admit to it. I totally agree.
She did. She admitted everything. I fucked around with my husband.
And that's part of why, like, I even like Bronwyn. Like, she says her part in it,
right,
and their part in it. She doesn't just say their part in it. You know,
you don't find 3 years later all the lies they've told, like the rest of them. You know.
We're about to have a cold snap here in California.
Oh my God! Did it really snow? I heard it snowed in Florida, and it never snowed.
Oh my God! In Destin, Florida. Oh, it's chilly out here. It snowed in Destin, Florida, where the those cabanas are.
Don't you think it's warmer? It's warmer today than it has been. It feels a lot warmer today for some reason.
Yeah, like for me it was. Come on, Milo.
Well, no, like she's in New York. I'm in Jersey. It was so freaking cold. It was like 7 degrees, but today for some reason it feels like it's like 30 or 40 again.
Well, after you've been deprived of heat, even like a degree in your house. Have you ever noticed, Milo?
Well, I got 5 cats, so I got 5 cats. I got heaters everywhere for them because they're so. Oh, I should let them in. Let me let them in.
Yes, they're hypocrites. They play a game where they all say something mean, but they want to burn it, but not with Monica.
Wait, what happened?
With them. That's their freaking problem with them.
Did you say you have a heater for your cats?
I have like space heaters because I have 2 outside cats that come in the mud room because they don't come in. I got 5 cats inside, 2 outside, and I have the space heaters, and I have like a gazebo, like tent set up. It's all closed in. They got heating blankets and like fucking all kinds of shit out there.
I've been feeding a stray cat. It's like 20 degrees here, and I've been feeding this cat that comes in my backyard. And
does it want to come in?
She's not coming in, but I was thinking about like heat for her. So maybe
listen, you can get. No, listen. This is what I got. You can get electric blankets for camping. You get it on Amazon for like $20, right? Or you can get it like at Walmart. Get an electric blanket. It only lasts like 4 hours, right? Or you can get, and they also sell these tent things or something like a tent. Like I don't know. I have to show you. It looks like a little mini tent. It's like $30 or $40. You put the heating pad in there and the blanket and just sit it outside.
Okay.
And does she let you pet her? Does she let you touch her, pet her? No.
She used to run all the way when I would come out to bring the food out, but now she just moves back a little bit. Someone said it's called feral, but
all 5 of my cats were feral. I got them all from except for me, Meow Meow. Yeah, all my cats they originally were outside, and then 5 of them now they're inside. I have an issue for the last 2 years. Like I lost my dog 2 years ago, and all of a sudden I start collecting cats. My husband's about to kill me. But anyway, yeah, but you can get space.
My cat just disappeared one day. So
oh no, I don't let them back out. That's another issue. But if she stays around, she comes to you to feed her.
And I had to take it, and because it was got the leukemia, and then he couldn't walk anymore. And so then we took him to the vet, and they had to make him euthanizing. And I felt so bad because I was so depressed for like a year, and I never went back and got the ashes.
We got to get you guys. Okay, we got to get Rich. We got to get Richie. We got to get you up and running before BravoCon. We got to get Jacqueline, Miss and Honey up and running. You know what I mean? We got to get you guys up and running.
Okay.
We got to figure out how the fuck we're getting to BravoCon 2026 or 2025.
GoFundMe. Everybody else does GoFundMes. I see Alexander Rogers and Chris. They do
really?
GoFundMes. Yeah. And
I might do.
They donate.
I'm okay with not going in. It's just like literally paying to get. I don't know how I would get there. I'm scared to fucking fly.
I've never really wanted to go. I mean, I don't really care.
When it was in New York, it was so much fun. Oh my God, it was a fucking billion.
I would like to go to Miami though.
That would have been fun.
Are they going to have it in Miami?
Okay, well, listen. There's a lot of other events. Like there's a lot of city winery events in New York and Philly. That like I just want to start. I would show my face a lot, but then I get scared and I hide from everybody. Like I was hid behind Adam. Like I don't know, but I don't put myself out there. But it's because I don't have whenever I would go with other podcasters that were like way more like popular than me. You know what I mean? Like with their thing, and I've always felt like so like I need my people. Like I want us to actually do this and show our faces and shit. I don't know.
That's a goal. Set it for a goal.
We need respect from Bravo. Like we fucking keep them relevant 24/7 talking about
Bravo. We make our own way. We'll find a way. We can have GoFundMe, fundraisers, whatever.
But listen, you have to get me there. Don't let me. I don't want to know. It's got to be like a hangover, like the movie Hangover. I don't.
You have to do her like Mr. T. She pity food.
I don't want to know how I got.
Just get her on the plane, and
you'll never get me on a plane sober. You got to put me as Xanax. I'm telling you right now, I will start shaking, and the hallway between the plane and the fucking plane. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Like physically cannot do it. It physically makes me like start shaking. Like when I start. Yeah, when I go on steps to go like a water slide, those kind of steps, I start to literally, I hyperventilate.
Will Xanax help you?
Yeah, but
just taking Xanax too.
Listen, you have to give it to me. Only give me 1 or 2, and don't give me one after that, because after 2, I'm a totally different person. But I won't remember that's a good. You'll get me there, but you got to just babysit me the whole time. Unfortunately, make sure I got all my shit together. Make sure I got all my suitcases in order. Then slip me the Xanax, get me a drink. I'll fall asleep. And then when we get there, let me take a nap. Just make sure I got all my stuff. I need to have my meds, my weed, and my clothes, and my and that's it. And just make sure that I don't go off and start telling people that I'm married to Frank Catania and shit. Literally, at BravoCon, I got so mad at everybody. I hit my head on the door. I was telling everybody I was going to marry Brian Bailey.
Oh no!
Yeah, he'll never talk to me again. He's scared to death of me, I think. Either he's scared to death of me, or he's saying something absolutely batshit crazy. For 4 years, I had no podcast etiquette. I would send him message after message, all kinds of fucking oh my God, can you believe this happened? And he would never message me back because
that was a big ass stunt, Bronwyn. The more I think about what the hell you just said,
are you turning on my Bronwyn?
That was a huge stunt with the necklace. The rest of the stuff on the season, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a pass for, but that was, the more I think about it.
But why not though? But why not?
If she said on Nick Viall, she bought it. She said she alluded that she bought it, and then on the couch she said she has a smaller version. She said, "I got," in the past tense, meaning I already had that shit. I got a smaller version made and some hoop earrings, but she didn't say she received.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
But then for her answer to be, now on What Happens Live, no, I never got it and I never will. That means you never had it. Damn.
I found your people. I found more Lisa lovers. I'll be on Twitter. Why is everyone always trying to gang up on Lisa Barlow? I failed to see what she did wrong. You people are crazy. Oh my God.
We're not crazy.
Isn't that the beauty of the world we live in? There's literally somebody for everybody.
I know, but oh my God, you guys are nuts. Wait, David knows everything. Already just the same person.
You guys can't see past your hate. It's really
but see, and I'm sensitive to that. That's a trigger word for me because it's not hate. Yeah. Like I would have to love Lisa to hate her.
Exactly. Listen, that's how I feel about Jersey.
On her.
People say I hate Teresa. I pick on Teresa. No, I am tough love. That's my problem. I don't put energy into somebody to hate them as much as I love them. Like,
do you need a mask
okay,
on there, Richie? That's a lot of people breathing in one place. I don't know. Are y'all doing masks on the East Coast? I don't know.
What do you mean?
Masks. She's in a line at a pharmacy. That
No,
means there's 6
really?
people. That means you might need a mask.
Listen, the masks. Like, what they didn't even. I don't know. Why were we even wearing them?
It's like the Lisas, the Giselles, the who else is kind of
Okay,
like
wait. Here's the Nick Vial thing where she said she bought it. I think this is it right here. Somebody had a clip of it.
Okay,
I don't
somebody
remember.
else has it.
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
I mean, I just always want to point out I did not do it in front of anyone.
No,
I just wore it
you
in
didn't.
front of everyone.
Yes, you did have the meeting. Off.
We did it
off
privately.
You did it privately.
We did it privately on national television.
Exactly.
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
I mean, I just always want to point out I did not do it in front of anyone.
No,
I just
wore
it
in front of everyone. Yes, you did have the meeting.
Maybe
off.
she's saying she didn't buy it.
You did it privately.
We did it privately on national television.
Exactly.
That she bought it in front of them.
She didn't buy anything.
That's 3
You see
different
how she
places
is
you
alluding
implied
to
ownership. 3 different places. That's
You didn't even let her finish. You didn't let her finish. You didn't even let her finish.
Okay,
Richie,
I'll let her finish.
I
You didn't let her
said
finish.
she's lying because she did not buy anything, but she's allowing you to believe that she bought the necklace.
You won't even let her finish. Can we let her finish, please? Let's let her finish.
Privately on national television.
Exactly.
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
I mean, I just always want to point out I did not do it in front of anyone.
No,
I just wore it
you
in
didn't.
front of everyone.
Yes, you did have the meeting. Off.
We did it
off
privately.
You did it privately.
We did it privately on national television.
Exactly.
I think Nick. There's a point where Nick asks her if he bought. Where the fuck is it? Oh, what's this?
I think you didn't let that whole 19 seconds play. It looked like you only let the last 3 seconds play. Maybe
you let it play a couple of times.
Hold on. I think maybe there is more to it. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a whole 19 seconds, and it only looked
like more.
Yeah,
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
I mean, I just always want to point out I did not do it in front of anyone.
No,
I just wore it
in
front of everyone.
Yes, you did have the meeting. Off.
We did it
off
privately.
You did it privately.
We did it privately on national television.
Exactly.
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
Just keeps replaying. But I think that's all.
See how it's
one
at 12 seconds?
Huh? At 12 seconds? What happened?
It keeps stopping at like 12 seconds.
No, it doesn't. 19 right here. That's when she starts laughing. Watch.
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
I mean, I just always want to point out I did not do it in front of anyone. I just wore it in front of everyone.
Yes, you did have the meeting. Off.
We did it
off
privately.
You did it privately.
We did it privately on national television.
Exactly.
I love it. I mean, yeah, if you can buy your wife a $5 million necklace around a bunch of people who can, it's kind of fun.
I mean, I just always want to point out I did not do it in front of anyone.
No,
I just wore it
in
front of everyone.
Yes, you did have the meeting. Off.
We did it
privately.
You did it privately.
We did it privately on national television.
Exactly.
What happened?
You like that video
Did I
so Rich can retweet it?
Oh, yeah.
Look, she's going to add it to her Bronwyn's a fucking liar file.
Oh my God. I can't believe you're turning LRGA. I can't believe you're turning LRGA. Richie, what did you do?
I still love Bronwyn. I still love Bronwyn. I still love Bronwyn, and I just caught her in a lie. I can't work around.
Why is it that she's lying when she's just dancing around? Like she's literally like she didn't even really admit to it.
She's very coy.
You have to stop.
The coyness is borderline lying. Like this is Phaedra style coyness at this point. This is like you don't know how pregnant you are, bitch. Really? Okay. Well, it's like a yes or no question. Yes, you have it.
She could have even said
bought it. Like she could have said right there when Nick said, "Oh, it's nice to buy something that other people can't afford." And then she says she's being all aloof and coy. "Oh, I didn't do it around anybody." But no, you could have said, "Oh no, we didn't buy that shit." She could have said, "Oh yeah, that. Oh ha 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 ha." She could have said it.
She could have said, "I just borrowed it. I
She
got
could
a
have said
smaller
anything.
piece.
Oh, I was just looking at it that weekend. She could have said anything, but she allowed the thought for us to still continue as she's in possession of a $5 million something. And that is the lie. And that's okay. Hey, she's fitting right in.
Yeah, exactly. They all freaking lie about everything. They lie about where they live, where they own.
Excusing bad behavior and more a lie.
She's just joining the club. She's just following the lead. That's all. How long ago?
And she followed the lead good too. She came right in and she was like, she sat around, she was like this, and somebody, Heather was the first one to turn on that bitch. Heather said something at the table, and she was like,
I don't know what to call this, but what you guys are doing right now.
She was like, what? You're gonna throw me under the bus? And Heather did put 20 on it at that table. Remember, they were at the table, and that's when she got mad first time. And so ever since then, I love Bronwyn, and she can do not too much wrong. This thing right here, she was wanting them to believe that she had bought that. Now that's going to make me question her money. That could make me question her money, because why would you?
I already told you that you don't have to question her money. Dana went all through the money, how he's part of the guy, the yacht that sank.
Yeah, the Palm Pilot. The Palm Pilot.
No. He's the guy that just. No, the guy's yacht that just sank with all his family on it, that won the $8 million lawsuit against McIntosh. He has something to do with them people too.
Oh.
There's a whole deep dive about him. He's not there's a whole deep dive about him. I can get him out of Dana's thing. But he's, you know what I mean? The fact that he didn't buy that necklace is a good thing, because you can do a lot more with that money. That means he's not stupid. Yeah. That's the dumbest thing ever. Just because you can do it, you do it now. And you just,
right.
I'm thank God he didn't pay that money.
That would have put them, and you're right about that. Ooh,
they need to be in
that would have put her in a Teresa situation. Because remember Teresa buying that? Remember Teresa buying that on buying all that furniture in cash, talking about she don't want to live in nobody else's house.
Yeah.
Is part of why they started looking at them.
They need to buy jewelry. You got to buy artwork and stuff instead of jewelry. Artwork is when she can resell it after he's gone. You know what I mean? Like, instead of buying all this jewelry, buy artwork that you can resell. Well, they do buy artwork they can resell.
But then again, if the artwork is going to be in your house that burnt in Pacific Palisades, was that?
Oh, yeah. Well, did you see this? Louis thinks that did you see this new shit about Jersey? Do you watch Jersey, Richie? I hope Richie watches Jersey.
I'm sure she does. That's her neck.
I clocked out of Jersey a long time ago.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Because of Marge and Melissa Gorga and Jennifer.
I'm dying. I'm dead. Don't tell me you're a Teresa fan.
Yes, I am.
Hey.
No!
Love Teresa.
Oh!
Oh, God. She's a death.
No!
I just heard a rock hit that. This is how.
Could we talk about Jennifer Aiden? I can't really talk, guys. I'm in CBS.
Teresa fan and you're a Teresa fan. I bet those kind of people.
Hold on, because I'm in CBS and I can't really talk right now. Just give me like 5 more minutes.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Until then, we're gonna just talk a gang of shit, Richie. Man, no wonder she likes Lisa. If she could like Teresa, if you can have room on your bingo card for Teresa's nonsense, then you definitely have room on your bingo card for Lisa's nonsense.
To be fair, I haven't watched it in years. So,
all right, listen. Can I please talk about Jennifer? Like you want to watch Jennifer Aiden? If anybody in the right fucking mind backs up what she just did, showed us who the
so disgusting to me. I hope she gets fired for real.
Teresa she is fired, but Teresa backed her up on this though. Teresa and Kim D are backing her up, so we already know Teresa's a piece of shit.
On the Jersey Mike's thing?
Yes, on Kim D.
How did they back her up?
Watch this.
I gotta see that for myself because you guys have a skewed view of reality.
Watch this. Kim D's a fucking snake. Sorry, Kim, I love you, but how dare you?
Knew that. She was setting up bitches at the fashion shows.
Well, she thinks that she's going to literally like get something out of this. They don't want her back. So what the fuck are you kissing? She's using Teresa, I guess.
I don't think this is enough to get her kicked off. Think about all the nonsense that Bravo loves and entertains. They love a con. They love somebody with a case pending. They love somebody.
Oh no, they fired her off the show.
They love it. They're going to.
She's fired off the thing. Yeah. Oh my God, hold on. Where's she at?
I don't think this got her fired. If she was going to get fired, it was for other stuff. I don't think this was even a nail in her coffin.
Well, they didn't want her on the sea trip, so that's how she got fired from that.
Yeah, but that's not Bravo. You know what I'm saying? For Bravo specific, I bet they'll have her back. Bravo loves the con. That's why they came up with BravoCon, y'all. Bravo.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't that. It was the fact that she showed the screeners. That's what what she did wrong. Wait, I gotta go to Kim. All right, it was sharing the screeners. That's all.
Somebody else showing screeners?
Oh yeah, Teresa. Yep,
Teresa did. So if you fire Jen for doing it, you gotta fire Teresa because she's no longer than Jen to not do that shit.
How do you know she's not
fired to Teresa?
How do you know she's not fired? Let me see. They're both fired.
Oh,
hold on. Here you go. You want to hear this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Why Jennifer is positive? Okay. The other side of Jennifer Aydin's. It's fucking locked. I don't know. I might still want to share it. Hold on. Because after I found out that she did this interview. Oh, okay, I got it. Preview.
Off the top of your head, what time do you think your mom had to wake up, then drive to Newark Airport, go through?
Hold on. Shut up, Kim. Sorry.
Whatever she has to go through to be in an airport, and then start.
That's
working.
Kim D.
Hold on. Yes. Hold on. It gets worse. Hold on.
3 o'clock in the morning. 3 a.m. Wow. And then you have to go into work, and I'm going to be crude and get your balls busted.
For tuna fish.
From some person, right, for a tuna fish freaking sandwich.
At 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m. on New Year's Day, and you're there
minding your own business. Fucking bitch. Hold on. I fucking canceled this thing, so I can't get all her shit. But hold on, there's more to it, I think. Hold on, there's more to it. Wait, there's Teresa's on here too. Hold on, let me get to Teresa. Here she is. Fucking bitch.
Say, like, you shouldn't speak negative about someone, especially when you don't know someone.
1,000%.
Don't judge anyone. Judging is the worst quality you can have.
I agree.
So you shouldn't judge.
And she really doubled down.
When you don't know the whole story.
Oh God.
Don't comment.
She tried to be cute.
I mean, and I guess she wants publicity because she.
1,000%.
Hold on. Wait.
It gave you publicity too. Yeah. Like, I guess.
And that's okay. Listen, and that's okay. I don't mind negative or positive. I mean, you've had a lot of negative, but you also, Teresa and Dolores, have people that really love you. Like really
more than
adore you.
No, and this is
they
what happened.
Adore you.
My fans started going after her.
I'm sure they did.
I was like,
they will. The tree huggers will come out.
And then I didn't not that I told them to. Like I didn't even know they were doing that. So thank you, my tree huggers.
That's right.
Yeah, they're very loyal. Listen, that's an army you got there. The tree huggers.
Yeah.
I know. I still have Leopard Man coming around.
No.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Huh?
And I looked for him. Like I don't know what happened to him. He fell off.
Leopard Man, where are you?
Yeah, and like
Jacqueline was so afraid of him for a long time. Remember?
She
didn't like Leopard Man.
And I never even talked to him on the phone. He would just come to
all your things. He never missed. He never missed.
You should really find out what's going on. I hope he's well. I hope he's okay.
It's pretty bad when you can fucking count how many fans we have.
All of a sudden, I'm like,
well, we'll reach out to him through here. Leopard Man, we're looking for you.
You remember him, right?
I don't.
You would remember. He was big when you were around. Yeah.
He's a stalker.
Yeah.
And then blonde hair.
He looked like a leopard. They called him Leopard Man.
I'll look him up. I'll see a picture of him. I'll look him up. You might have a little bit because your kids. What do you do when you're home alone? What do you do?
Where's the one with Jennifer Aydin at? Hold on. This fucking girl. I can't stand her friends. She got lost in the sauce.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get fucking. All right, here's Jen Aydin. Doubling down.
I was like, oh, I'm showing him buildings and stuff. I was in real estate. And I said, oh, I got so many problems. He goes, no. A problem is when you're in a hospital bed. Everything else is a situation.
Yeah.
You can't buy the house. Like, I can sleep
at
night knowing that.
To be able to do this and to have it to pay my bills because I'm single. I got no husband. My mother.
Kim, you didn't fucking know what the fuck you were doing until just recently. Shut up.
Their father passed away. This is it for me. So I'm really grateful that I took it to this part. I'm grateful for you girls helping me doing this, coming on my show, helping me. I love it. And
it makes it worse, Kim. It makes you hate it.
I appreciate it. I just want you to not appreciate it.
What are you grateful for?
Like, my family's health, my parents, their health. It's been
my dad's been deteriorating a lot. He's forgetting a lot, and he's like
this is
set in his ways where he wants to do everything.
That was back in December. I don't know if that, but what Kim D said first, that was specifically about the Jersey Mike situation. That was nasty work.
I hear too many things going on. Too many things. Okay. I gotta get our volume. I gotta get our. Okay. I just us right now, right? Okay. I had too many things open. I couldn't hear anybody talking. Yeah, I get. You know what? I'm not gonna fucking resubscribe to get the rest of it, but I know that. Let me say. I think she has it on. Teresa might have. Let me go on Teresa's podcast. She talks shit on there too. She actually could, like, I can't even believe she was wasted. I'm sorry. She was absolutely wasted at 7 o'clock in the morning when she was young.
7 in the morning.
Hi.
Yeah, well, high and drunk. It's even worse. Now, I think she takes 2 shots in his Xanax. That's what she does before she gets on a plane. Ain't that nice?
2 shots in his Xanax.
I love Teresa. I haven't watched New Jersey since like March just became too much to me, and then Melissa and Joe and them fighting all the time. The last one I watched actually was when right before her and Louis got married. That was enough. I just stopped enjoying it.
Yeah, you're not going to enjoy it because it's nothing but fucking. It's nothing. Yes. No, put it this way. They went through all her money. Well, his money is in the Bahamas being washed by Joe Giudice, allegedly. They don't have no money anymore. All her money's gone. They've mortgaged out the house. I could throw a rock and hit her fucking house from here. They literally have mortgaged all the house out. All he has left is her fucking life insurance, which is scary because we all think she's getting poisoned, allegedly. I'm just saying. He's crazy. He's very fucking, he's a Lulu.
His face was always red. And when she got on Watch Happens Live and said she didn't want a prenup, I was just like over it. You know, I want to remember.
They're not even legally married. They're not even legally married. That was the smartest thing she ever did. She lied. I went into the courthouse. I know they're not. But guess what? Thank God, because he was being sued out the ass. You can spiritually marry somebody. The smartest thing she ever did was not legally marry him. She'll tell everybody she is.
Thank God. I was so worried about that for her.
Well, I'm worried. Yeah. I was worried about her until I realized that she was the one behind the scenes doing this shit she's been doing. And it had nothing to do with Louis. It was her and her Louis.
It's her show. This is the show.
Not anymore. She's a clown. Jen's a clown. They ruined the whole class. The whole class is punished now because these 2 clowns
don't know how. Melissa Gorga is the one. No,
Melissa.
Get something else to do, lady.
What did Melissa do? What did Melissa do?
We're supposed to be family. Okay, let me talk. You're supposed to be family. So back when I used to watch, Melissa, these new people will come on the show, and Melissa will be actively talking shit about Teresa with these other outsiders, and that's a big fucking no-no.
You guys are crazy. Did you not remember Strippergate? Do you not remember cheat? She has done nothing but fuck Melissa over every year, and then
they made amends.
Exactly. So what's the problem?
Clean. So
then what's
these new people come in, and Melissa's sitting right there, and they're all talking shit coming after Teresa. Melissa's right there, talking with them.
So what happens? They all did forgive each other. So what the fuck's the problem now then? Why does she hate her fucking mother?
She's sitting there like with Marge and whoever the fuck else talking shit. Like you supposed to, this was supposed to be team us. It's supposed to be us versus them. Yes.
Why do you go behind the scenes?
You're from New Jersey. You should be familiar with like mob.
I know. Listen, let me tell you what you don't know what she did. She's going behind the scenes, fucking lying to content creators, and they all turned on her ass. And we saw what the fuck she's been doing for the last 10 years. She has been creating shit, putting it out in the blogs.
Richie hasn't been watching. That's what she was saying. So you didn't know, Richie, that she's totally been doing all of this? You didn't know there was this huge scandal?
No.
Go ahead.
Quite frankly, I really don't care. We can talk about
what you have to care. If you care about Melissa and you're saying Melissa and Joe did shit, you're not realizing what they didn't know she did. Literally, Teresa has been fucking them over every season and admitted to it. I can't fuck my brother over finally. That is, it is important because that's what's on the show. That's what's
I'm just saying, whatever you say is fine because I really don't care about it.
I don't know what Melissa and Joe ever did to her to make her tell her kids, her nephew, that he's not a Gorga and that you're not, that Joey's not your dad. Or that, literally, and then telling everybody stealing a Pizzagate. Let's talk about Pizzagate. You're wearing no-nos pajamas. Like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you letting your new husband, Rando, over here, brings Rando to dinner? And then next thing you know, he's wearing no-nos pajamas, handing out fucking pizza ovens and shit. And then he's calling fucking, he's calling Bo Deedle.
You're hilarious. You just said Rando, her new husband.
He's a Rando. You bring a Rando to dinner in Jersey, and this is what the fuck happens, Teresa. Now look what you did. We don't do that shit around here. Like, you fucking wait until we know about this motherfucker. But no, now I lose a podcast. Some people have lost their fucking like sister. You know what I mean? She created the path of destruction, and he just added to it. He said, "Oh shit, this bitch is broken. All those bad relationships, I'll break them." And he did. She's got nobody left. And her brother's the worst one. Like, her brother tried to forgive her every season, but then when you turn around and you tell my son he's not a Gorga, that's it. You're done. That is the last straw for me. And then you tell me to leave my wife after 23 years because she supposedly cheated on me, when you're literally a fucking cheat. Like, your husband got caught fucking somebody on a desk. And then Louis cheated on his fucking girlfriend when he met you. And he was cheated on that girlfriend when he met fucking her. Like, they're nothing but fucking grifters. And Teresa's his last grift. And Teresa's grifting her fucking way now. Listen, Joe will have his fucking job. They'll all have the same. Listen, Joe will be fine without the show. Teresa would not. It depends on the show. Teresa and Joe do not.
I don't get too involved in the housewives' lives like that. Like, I just like to keep like whatever they show us on the show, whatever just trending or whatever. But
that's what they did.
I don't care that much about these people. It's just entertainment to me. So I don't get too.
But that's what they did. They ruined the entire fucking franchise, Jersey, because of the shit they did off breaking the fourth wall. It is important because now we don't have a franchise anymore because a lot of us got. Look, I lost a podcast over this bullshit because of Louis. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had a co-host that decided to be my co-host, and I met her at BravoCon. She acted like she was a Jersey fan, and she was opposite of me. She was a team Teresa, which I liked. I'm team Gorga, so we were doing good. But then she did some real fucked up shit and got paid by Louis to fucking smear all of the fucking cast and tried to get me involved. And then when they got caught, she fucking flaked them in. And, because of Louis, but the fucking cease and desist, we had to fucking literally scrap a bunch of episodes, and then she flaked on me. And I found out she was only doing it because I was from Jersey, and she wanted a reason, somebody else to be a casting. Yeah, it was bullshit. Awesome. And that is so fucking crazy because I'm like, I don't do that. Like, I don't get involved in drama on the shit. Like, I'm friends with everybody. Like, I love when people disagree with me because I'm not going to make my audience all like, it's not a cult. We're not a fucking cult. I'm not always right. But like, when you sit there and you try to get people lose their jobs and lose money and you bring it onto the show and you fucking end up ruining the show, she's the one, you know what I mean? It sucks because all the other women are friends. And then you have these two over here that are like, just trying to act like it's season one and like, let's fuck people over. Let's tell everybody it was a drugstore. But you just got
Jersey has gotten so toxic.
I
just stopped watching
because of Jennifer and Teresa, and that's why they ruined it. It sucks because now
for whatever reason, I feel like they all participate in the toxicity.
Not offline. Like, not one of them. Never wanted the other. Any one of them ever reach out or ever like. I talked to a couple of them offline. Like,
what has Melissa done?
Huh?
What has Melissa done?
Nothing.
What has Melissa done?
She's been a faithful wife for 23 years. The only one that has a fucking marriage that's actually solid and has lasted.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she hasn't done anything as
she's
bad
a good stripper.
Teresa doesn't like her. The people that like Teresa,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
For Melissa, for no reason, because nobody can tell me what she's done.
Nobody has. Teresa does not have a reason. I've asked her 3 or 4 times. What broken you and when? When did you start to hate your brother? Because you were fine before the wedding. You wanted him at your wedding. So what the fuck is the problem now? What do you have an answer, Teresa? No. So what they did to me at the wedding? No, we're talking about the fucking 13 years before that, where you perpetuated bullshit every season. Said, oh, you'll find out. You'll see what he did. Oh, you'll see. It's like you'll see what Joey did. Joey didn't do shit. But fucking back.
Can you see in my background how the city is green for the Eagles?
Yes. You must be close to. That's funny because New York,
close to downtown.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like if you can see the link from sometimes you see the link from where I'm at. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the Eagles this year. I'm so like I just started like paying attention to my obviously everybody around me is all Eagles, but like I'm always watching Bravo. I was like, oh shit, they're doing good. I would love to go to a game. I would. It's too cold, but I would go to a game. But it's too cold. But I love the fact that you're in Eagles. You're in Eagles country.
Yes.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to
the whole city is lit up green. I don't know if you can really see that far in the background.
I love it.
The whole downtown is green.
That's crazy. So wait, well, you don't have to tell me your exact location, but that's if you're in New York.
That's South Philly. I live in South Philly.
No, it's really 5 minutes from me. Then I'm in Gloucester City.
You were sorry, ladies. If you
yeah.
were,
wait, hold on, Large. I'm in Gloucester City. I'm literally across the bridge. I can literally throw a rock and hit the Walt Whitman Bridge right now. I can show you.
Wow, we had to meet up.
That is so crazy.
Bitch, I'm about to come out there right the fuck now. It's Friday.
I'm on Washington Avenue right now.
Yeah.
I live down the street from CVS, Target, Broad Washington. I live there like it's South Philly.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what the Uber, how much the Uber is, right? Or how far it is right now, I'll tell you. The CVS on Washington.
The CVS on 10th and Reed. That one. The one on Washington closed. That's the one right here. It's closed now.
Oh my God! Why did? Oh shit!
Because there's one right down the street.
I literally tell you, like, if I see nobody else will clock the city because nobody knows Gloucester City, but you'll know because you know.
I know Gloucester. It's like right over the bridge.
Literally, yeah, it's like Camden and Gloucester, Brooklyn.
I was going to tell Richie that if you were doing this on your laptop, or even if you can find a way to control your stream through your thing, you should be able to share this to your YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, you can share this. And then you can put your own.
I'm here sharing it to my YouTube channel, and you should be able to have like this little link thing at the top that'll share it to your YouTube channel live right now too.
Yeah, like your chat, all of our chats would be one. Like you can see your people in chat, and we should literally we could get together. We could podcast together. This is my studio.
Next time I'll do it. I'll do it from my laptop, but I won't be able to walk around.
I know. I'm telling you.
I'm a nomad. Like I'm always like walking around.
Maybe a tablet. I don't know if a tablet would give you that capability.
We do pretty good. I usually get mad. People get mad because I'm always walking around.
Listen, honey, don't get like that about Melissa. She said, that's a good question. What has Melissa done? And then she
nobody can tell me what Melissa's done.
Tired of Melissa.
I told you what Melissa did.
What?
She's disloyal.
That is, Teresa's not. She's not disloyal. She called her a freaking stripper. Day one.
They got over it. And then they made up.
And then Teresa started some more bullshit.
But then every time, like the girl, who was the girl? The girl with the lisp and the blonde hair. She hated Teresa at first.
Dina.
Jacqueline.
No.
Supposed to be the richest one.
Jacqueline.
When she came on, Melissa was like talking shit with all of them, and she's always charming. She's always with the girls who hate Teresa. And for me, if my sister was doing that, it would be
Teresa has a gang against Melissa.
Wait. My sister-in-law, I invite my sister-in-law's mother and father. My sister-in-law's parents came to my wedding. Honestly, my brother's wife. Like that, you know around here, that's how it is. Like you and that, they're not, that's just, it's weird. It's different. People don't think that's weird, but like, that's a big deal when she didn't invite Melissa's mom to the wedding. That was a fucking statement right there that like, I ain't fucking with you anymore. And then Louis even said it was wrong. I'll go invite her right now. I know where you're at, the 7-Eleven. I know which one you're at. Like I just feel like, every time they try to forgive her, she like comes back and fucks them over again. And we could get through it every season till you find out that you're fucking telling my nephew he's not a Gorga, and you're doing all this shit behind my back, and you're having fucking people run my fucking name, and like, bitch, we know what we fucking did. We were all criminals. We're all felons. Frank was selling coke in the 80s. John was selling coke in the fucking 2000s. We've all gotten over it. Frank fucking lost his license. I lost my license. We've all been in jail for mortgage fraud. We all fucked up at one point, right? Nobody's better than anybody else. So why the fuck do you get to come in here with a group of people and you tell everybody's bullshit? We've already told everybody what we did. Not just me, but everybody. Everybody's well aware of all the crimes that everybody's committed. Teresa, bitch, you just got out of fucking prison, okay? We've been done since the early 2000s. You just did your shit, okay? You did not the first time you got caught.
Don't want nobody to bring it up.
And then tell everybody it's for tax fraud. You signed Monica Chacon's name, Teresa. You're not Monica Chacon. You're Teresa Giudice. You know you're Teresa Giudice, not Monica Chacon. You don't sign a mortgage application in Monica Chacon's name and then not fucking. And then when you get caught and you don't fucking satisfy it, they don't want to report you because it's your partner. He goes, just satisfy the mortgage. Don't fuck me on this. They don't satisfy. Of course you're going to get caught. Nobody turned you in. You didn't satisfy the mortgage. You're not Monica fucking Chacon. And when you don't pay off Monica Chacon's mortgage, you're fucked up. Like, you fucked up. Okay. But guess what? So did I. We all committed mortgage fraud. We all did some fucked up shit. But you don't get to come back and recreate history. And then fucking Jacqueline, Rita, and I just went at it for fucking like days over this fucking shit. Because Jacqueline comes back. The one with the list comes back and fucking recreates history with Melissa. Now Melissa's the fucking. First, it was all Teresa. She's been telling Teresa how much she hates that bitch on season 6. She did it fucking recently. She did it to Jackie, sent Jackie a text message telling her how the fuck she felt about Teresa. But now you want to go on with Kim D and go, oh, it's Melissa's fault. It's all Melissa. Oh, and now it's Melissa's fault again. Leave Melissa the fuck out of it. Melissa never fucking did it. You told Teresa how you felt. That's how you still feel. You're fucking using her right now. And you're telling everybody that recreate the history all you want with each other, but leave fucking Melissa and Joe out of it. They didn't do shit. That is your fucking family. You have said, I cannot fuck them over this season because I already did. I gave them the kiss of death. So I got to move on to other people. Right there, you admit that every fucking season, it was never them. It was always you. You watch and see what they do, see what they do. Okay, what did they do? What? He still goes to work. She's still in envy. The kids are still going to college. Like, nobody's changing their careers or jobs. Their life's only got improved. Teresa's lost a lot since the show started. They've only gained shit. You know, they've gained bigger houses. They've gained fucking businesses. She's lost everything. So who the fuck, literally telling everybody her brother's a fraud? No, bitch, you're a fraud. Your husband's a fraud. You're a fraud. Juicy was the best thing that ever happened to her. Honestly, because she's more of a criminal than fucking he is. And now they're down there using him and fucking washing the money down there. With the fuck, because they have a sex toy business, her and Joe Giudice. They've had a sex toy business since he got out of prison. Very low key, very Bahamas, very. But then Louis comes in and goes, oh, we can wash the money with it. So let's take Louis's money, wash it, his illegal money, and then it's safe down there, and it goes right back in Teresa's hands. She allegedly telling everybody that Joe don't pay for college. Oh, he left me because he didn't leave you. He went to the Bahamas. He's in a different country. He's not fucking poor. He's not deadbeat dad. He got out of prison just like you, and he does pay for the girl's shit, telling everybody that her and fucking Louis pay for college. Bitch, what? No, your husband didn't fuck you over by leaving, going to different. He's still paying for shit just because he didn't get a different country. He's not. She's like, oh, he this is he
and
can't.
Can he not come back to the U.S. of A? Like, because of his deportation thing?
I don't believe. Listen, after what we just been through, and find out how fucked we are and how much China fucking literally, they don't even know what homeless means. They don't understand medical bills. They don't understand why we pay $400 for food. They're like, holy shit, you guys are I don't want to be here. I would gladly be fucking take my Social Security, pay me to leave. I'll, give me the $1 million and have my, I don't know, whatever. I would gladly go to a different country at this point because I feel like we have been so fucked up the ass with no lube for about 75 years or more, all lied to. Now we're all like, oh, fuck, I don't know what's real. Like, this president or this guy who almost tried to fucking have us, thank God we made it to this date. I'm dead ass serious. I shouldn't talk about this right now. But, like, I don't even know where the fuck I was saying. I'm so high right now. What was I saying? I forget where I was. I apologize.
We were talking about Teresa and how she's actually the truest villain over there. And it's beyond the table flip. Like, it's like in her core to go against her brother for fame. When her brother was the one who held down her children while she was in jail is disgusting. The way that she pitted her parents against her brother, like her blood brother, the way that she constantly talked about Melissa. And then I would have been sweet tea on this. I would have been like, oh, that wasn't a sincere apology. I would have been dragging that around for a lot longer than Melissa, bless her heart. But she had a lot of grace and she just wanted to move on for her husband.
Yeah, for peace, just to keep it was easier to fucking go along to get along. You have to go along to get along with Teresa because if you're not, she's making your life. But see, when you're doing that, then you have to worry about she's behind the scenes creating more. It's the most fucked up shit I've ever seen. She let her dog starve to death. 4 of them, German Shepherds. Okay, we don't have it. No, there's wolves around here. Okay, the wolves are what killed her chickens and shit. And like the other, they have you don't put baby chickens out here. Okay, we have all kinds of. Her dogs didn't do it. She stopped feeding. Like, it's the most evil thing I've ever heard of. And then like whatever broke in her, I don't know when it happened, but she loved her brother. There's an interview just recently of her saying how much she loved her brother, how close they were, everything they did for each other. Now it's a whole different story now and then all of a sudden he gets married and she doesn't know what happened. Then he started fucking her over, and that's what we saw when she started watching.
The story when they first got on the show weren't her and Melissa kind of friends? Didn't they used to always show us a picture of her and Melissa with their hair feathered up and aqua netted up into that?
Yeah, I mean, we all look like that. There, we all kind of look. We all blend in. We all look. Yeah, they had to. You have to go along to get along with her, because you have a miserable Teresa. She's got everybody fucking at your throat. It's ridiculous. Right. Like if you're not fucking nice to her, then your parents hate you. You know what I mean? Like no matter what Joe did, but then to go and say how great and amazing your relationship was now. I'm sorry, I have to literally go back and debunk everything she says with her own words. And this is what you said. This is not me making shit up. This is what you said, Teresa, on this date. So stop fucking her and Jacqueline want to recreate this history again to make Melissa the bad guy. It's like enough already. Enough.
It's recreating for me. It's the gaslight for me. Yeah, it's on already. And that's why I'm glad there's an eighth housewife, because the stuff that even happens in social media can't really be confirmed because we weren't there. At least when the eighth housewife has the power to do a flashback and play that shit back, we're like, see, bitch, that's what we're talking about. You know,
on you and your DMs have your check next to your name. You can't say that you weren't for 5 years writing all this shit. You're a part of the fucking takedown of all the people around you. It's your name, Teresa. Your Teresa with a blue check name, your email addresses, your voicemails of all the shit you were doing to the cast and how you and Jimbo, the lawyer, were going to do this.
And that's another thing. If Bravo does not do something to Teresa after 5 years worth of recordings and check marks to content creators, giving information, feeding the blogs to make it like so that Teresa's like, oh, and everybody else is like, so that we're prejudging. That's what the kind of stories that she had been planting for 5 years, and it worked because everybody's like, oh my God, Teresa's great and Melissa's horrible, but nobody can tell me why. You know what I mean? Because it's like part of the pre-programming that worked on everybody. And I don't know. I just feel like it's really sad that she would sell fame, her family for fame. Like that is like really, really.
That's the thing. Like I tried to ask her just recently when I took my family that likes her to her show in Philly. Her and Angie K were there. I said 2 questions: what broke in you, and when? Please tell me when. We've had this couple, and I've lost my accounts because I fought with her years ago over this shit. Just answer the motherfucking question, Teresa. Why do you hate your brother? Don't tell me it's a bullshit that we just seen. You literally said you loved him, and all of a sudden you go and you tell him to leave his fucking wife. And then Pizzagate happened. Like, what broke in you?
With her brother. I think that she was in love with her husband.
That's weird, though. I don't know. I honestly don't. I think that she has a real issue with anybody being. I think she just needs to be like I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know. I don't know why she wants to hate him so much. She really has no.
His parents away from him and pit his parents against him. Really, that was horrible.
They've asked her a million times, "Do you really hate your brother?" And she said, "Yeah," like behind the scenes. And it's like, why though? I don't get it. Why do you hate Melissa? You don't have to love your sister-in-law, dude. But like, you have her on the show. It wasn't a secret that she was filming. You filmed with her. You knew that they were filming. You knew they were going to fucking hire her. Stop saying, oh, they got on the show behind my back. It was a show about friends, not family. Bitch, there was 3 sisters and a sister. Dina,
she doesn't get to say nothing about that. She's
family. But it was a show about family. There was Jacqueline and 2 sisters, okay? That were the 3 fucking people. And then fucking Dina. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dina, Caroline, Jacqueline. They're all related. So it was not a show just friends, Teresa. Yes, exactly. And she knew they were filming. So if you want to have that, that's fine. But you are taking a win for stopping your family from having an experience that you're having. Like, you're a jealous bitch. Like, I don't get it. Why would you not want to have a family, like memories on cam, like on video? You have family memories now for the rest of your life, but you really don't because, every event was like a fucking nightmare with them. But like still, but you'll go, oh, I love this show because of my memories. I can watch my family memories back, my holidays, my grandparents. It's like, okay, well, if that's so great, then why the fuck do you hate? Like, why would you not?
Why would you want these memories of you like Your
Well, if
sister.
it's so horrible, it's so horrible, Teresa, to have your family on the show. Then don't talk about how great the memories are. It just makes no sense. Why'd you stay on the show for so long? Like, why are you telling me your brother's a fraud? Show me what he did. How is he a fraud? How is he a fraud? You were a convicted fucking felon. You were an actual fraud. Your husband lies. He says, I called Bo Dietl. I didn't call Bo Dietl. I wore no-nose pajamas. I didn't wear no-nose pajamas. That is 2 fucking lies, okay? You're not Monica Chacon. We know that. God didn't sign. It's not God's fault. It's not anybody else's fault. She's never taken account. She's gone. She's never taken accountability for the fucking shit she did to go to prison. Listen, we all fucked up. We say we fucked up. I don't know why she can't just stick to one truth. She knows what she did. We know it was mortgage fraud. We know that she went to prison because she lied about her assets. That's why the judge was going to let her go and give her probation, but he was trying to get her assets from her. She lied about her assets at the bank. I don't know. He's like 13 months, bitch. 13 months. He made sure it was 365, so she had to actually go into. If it's 364, she would stay in county. You give her 365 a whole year, she's got to go to actual prison. So it's a whole other fucking thing. A big fuck you, basically, because she wanted to act like she didn't know what the fuck was going on. The judge, you pissed the judge off. Your mockery of his court.
Right.
Anyway, but that's the thing. I'm not. You can do all that shit. That's fine. You can try to reinvent yourself 7 times. But I've never met somebody that reinvents themselves as much as Teresa. The workers have never had to do that. Nobody else ever had to reinvent themselves.
Yeah, she went from table flipping Teresa to I hate your cookies, Teresa, to you're not my brother, Teresa, to you're a stripper, Teresa, to Teresa's going to jail, to Teresa's out of jail and now she's
Namaste. Back up. What did she do? Her co-host. Her co-host.
I forgot cookbook, Teresa.
She has ghostwriters and a cookbook. She's literally, her best sellers are 2 ghost or cookbooks and a ghostwriter. That bitch is like me. She cannot speak a whole she can't talk like none of us can. It must be in the water. I don't know what it is. None of us can speak whole sentences or speak educatedly. We don't know how to. We can't speak right, guys.
I like how you talk.
Huh?
I like how you talk.
Oh, really? I don't. I feel like an asshole. I feel stupid and dumb. I like how you talk. You make
talking about my friend, Mr. Clancy. Mr. Clancy, can you please have Krista stop talking about my friend like that and have her tell herself how intelligent and brilliant she is?
Hi,
she's so freaking beautiful and talented, and that she's one of a kind, please. And that's all I want to hear from her, please.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. I am enough. You're right. Look, I have imposter syndrome. I can look at our numbers and stuff, but I still think that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. How cute I look. That's not me, though. Like Andy trying to take
my syndrome is a big thing.
I know. I'm gonna fight Andy over his cardio one now. I am. I love my dad. I wish my dad would literally drive us across the country. He'd be a good tour bus. He would be such a good tour bus driver because he's freaking hilarious.
That would be a fun bus.
And I'm like a kid trapped in an adult's body. I don't know how to fly. Like that, I need my parents. Like, remember I told you I need my parents. I don't know how to fly on a plane. I would not know how to like book a flight, go book a room, and like go travel by myself. No, I would listen. Like I take after my parents.
Oh, that's right.
Like, I'm telling you, we're bad. We're bad. We were about to go. Yeah, we're bad. Me, him, my dad. Oh my God, me, him, my sister. We were gonna go slash some tires and shit. We were out fucking. We were about to go out stalking somebody. It was bad. We were about to go do some shit. It's not even cool. I was just talking about you. I was like trying not to talk about my parents, but I'm like, I hate the fact that literally, like now, I have to look at one of them and be like, I hate telling one of them that they're wrong because they are. You know,
right?
But
you're entitled to. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're adulting with your adult parents, it's
yes, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if I'm appropriate. I don't know if I'm correct. I don't know what to think about how I like the way because when I talk to my parent about this, but like I feel like the things I'm saying, I'm just nonchalant. I'm just saying like I'm saying to you, it's just tough love. It's just the way I communicate, but it's how I feel. Like you're fucking wrong. Like you're a liar. You're a liar. You're wrong. You fucked up. You can't just say it. But stop saying that this person's wrong when you know what you did. It's not fair. But I don't know if I should be opening my mouth like that, and because like, oh, you're disrespecting your parent. But I'm sorry.
I kind of feel like
I don't know how to feel about it.
How I even talk to God. Like when I'm talking, just muttering around the house, I literally will be like, really, God, this shit again? You know what I mean? Like, so if you can talk to God like that, and is still that love. I feel like, you know, your mom, I mean, not your mom, but
that's my parent.
Your parent would be able to receive it in a loving way because she knows your heart, you know, and she knows that's how you communicate.
And actually she does. It's just that other family, like the people, the other, like your little peanut gallery, I'll call them, that used to make family members, they think that it's like, oh fuck Krista, so because the way she talks to her mom, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you fucking enablers.
Here too, where
Mind
they
your
take
business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your business. You fucking mooch your business.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can say that because how dare you? You mooch. Right? You make my mom pay. I'm telling you, I'm so upset with like certain family members right now. But it's what people show you who they are. Finally.
Right.
Listen, I'm not mad at my mom or my dad. I'm just very disappointed in my mom, not my dad. I'm just disappointed in the situation. I have every right to be. It's been 40 freaking years of our lives, of our one family being, you know, all fucked up as it is and as fucked up as it was. Like maybe we're a little bit closer now, but I don't know how I feel about the way I talk. Like the way I
recognize that. That's so beautiful. You recognize.
Oh yeah, that. Like listen, I don't. I can't ignore what's wrong, and what's like. I can't just go, oh my God, you're gonna make this one parent look so horrible, when this parent is literally trying to be very nice to you, and you're trying to be really mean because you decided you hate this person all of a sudden. I don't understand that, and it's hurtful to see because we're the kids. There's 4 of us. I know she's always my mom, but like, I know that, but that's why I feel like. You know, she was actually came over yesterday. That I didn't tell you. She came over and brought my presents over yesterday. Like, it was my birthday present. I'll show you. She gave me. She gave me this. Well, Christmas and birthday, because I haven't been around. I mean, I've been around her, but like, and then a blanket, and then a card with.
Oh, sweet.
I know. It's like there's my mom, and it's like then I'm like, I just can't believe how like my sweet old little mom. I'm like, why are you so mean, Mom? Like I never like me and my dad are like Jesus.
Like, in my opinion, what's good? Thanks for coming through.
But no, I talk so much anyway. You know how I am. I don't ever shut the fuck up. But then I was like trying not to talk because people were making fun of me. Because people were like, she said, I can't even stop talking at the doctor. They had to literally tape my mouth to do my Botox because I was trying to numb my mouth, but I wouldn't stop talking. And me and Maureen are texting and I'm still talking. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't stop talking. I talk about the dumbest shit. And the doctor's like, can't you text? I'm like, I'm trying. I don't know how to stop talking. And I'm like, I'm just never going to talk again. But then I'm in my house with my 5 cats. I can talk all I want. I'm by myself all day. So then I do. I talk to my plants, my cats, God, the universe. Today, I'm like, this motherfucker. Dad, the internet, I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm afraid it's going to jinx me. Wi-Fi 5 bars, but no fucking connection to the internet. They've come out. They've replaced everything fucking. And then with my phone situation, I have a portable charger. That's the only thing that works. I can't. It's so horrible. Like I don't understand why the universe has put me on this. I'm on the most benevolent timeline because then all of a sudden it came back on, and I was like, oh my God, everything's now working. I didn't have a TV. I didn't have a fucking phone. I barely had a computer. I just made our thumbnail. I'm like, now Largest gonna fucking think I did. Like I was like, this is crazy. But I'll say this out loud. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why are you? What did I do wrong here? Like, what the fuck are you doing to me right now? All I have is my podcast, my cats, my dad, and my pet. You know what I mean? That's all I have. So like, when my day's interrupted, I get really fucked up. It's like almost kind of like I don't even want to say it, but like when my plans get like any little bit of like anything that messes up, I'm complete. I'm the dark Taurus. I don't want to travel with me. Like. One thing goes wrong, then everything goes wrong, and I'm like, get my dad. Like it's not. Yeah, I'm not fun to ask my dad down the shore. I'm a fucking psycho at the shore house. It's crazy.
Oh no.
Like I think I'm not far, but I will staycation for the rest of my life. I don't want to travel because it's just really hard. Like I'm telling you, I'm a bull in a china shop. I'm telling you, I knocked over a whole pitcher of water at the step and repeat with the Torrid Adams, and literally at the City Winery in New York, I walked in and the step and repeat was right there. So the guy with his big old camera and a big pitcher of water, I knocked it over all over his shit. It spilled all over his negatives. It spilled over the camera. And there's everybody standing there. And I'm like, oh my God. Then I bump into Marge with all my tan because it was summer. So I was tan, but bronzer all over. And Marge is in white. Marge is in all white. And I fucking bumped into her to give her, I was like, oh, Marge, I'm sorry. They hello, kiss, hello. She's got fucking literally bronzer all over her. So like with the first 5 minutes, Aaron's like, why don't you want to go? That's why. Because no matter what, I'm a freaking nightmare. Like I'm never on time. The City Winery is only 5 minutes from here. So it doesn't take long to get there. But then one time I convinced myself the Uber driver was going to murder me. I made him drop me off at Wawa and I went home. I just was convinced I was like, oh my God, he's going to murder me. I got to get out of this Uber. And I was like, oh my God, no, you're crazy, Krista. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it. We're still driving. I'm like, no, I got to go to Wawa. And it's crazy. I don't know. I try to get on a plane. That doesn't work. I'm like, nope, can't do it. I don't do it. I freak myself out. And then I don't know if it's my intuition or it's me freaking myself out. So fuck it. I don't go anywhere. I just stay here at the Jersey Shore.
That's a hard one. I have this thing where
I need to travel, but I don't.
Middle, I can kind of like, sometimes I get some premonitions and I be knowing shit, right? And so like I used to be able to like go home and dream. I would be able to ask myself a question and then dream and then get the answer and that shit would happen, right? Except for it never worked on lottery numbers like that movie with Gary Coleman.
Well, see, because if it's not supposed to happen, it's not going to happen. But you know,
like it wasn't supposed to happen for me right then, but I can do it for other people.
I can't figure out recently why these things are happening. I don't know what this.
It gets to the point where you are like literally like, okay,
I've done something wrong.
Did it happen because I thought it was going to happen so hard, or did it not happen because it was never going to happen?
Now today, I think happened because Richie B came in. I would have never probably Richie B line up with her, see me on here and her getting on your channel. You know what I mean? So now I know why the Wi-Fi went out, because it was better off to have this live now because there's more people available, and you know, I just feel like it worked out anyway. But and I was so looking forward to. I was like, I got to do this with Larja because. You know, we've been talking about this all week.
Did we cover everything we wanted to, even with the?
I don't know. I think no. Let me
say. Really sidetracked when Elisa Lover came in. We love Richie B in the house, smash her buttons.
I know. I feel bad. I hope she didn't leave.
I don't think we really even totally.
No, it's
into the whole Lisa Bronwyn, the whole. I think we covered Whitney's lies good enough. Those pictures are a lie. You only changed them because we get that. The Angie K stuff, did that come right before and Lisa?
We have. All right. So after we have I enjoy Bronwyn. Lisa admits I enjoy Bronwyn. Lisa only loves Lisa. She doesn't understand Lennon. I enjoy Bronwyn, Lisa admits, but it was definitely more of a social friendship. We didn't tell each other our deepest, darkest secrets, but I've always thought highly of her, Lisa says. Then Andy says, Heather, you didn't give Bronwyn a chance. Do you regret treating her the way you did after watching the season? No. And then fucking Heather, I knew literally, she's like, I knew exactly how I felt about her when I heard her have such strong opinions and how she had such a different opinion of Whitney when she was around Whitney, which again, it was all semantics. Yeah. But she's like, I was hard on Brittany. She was hard on Whitney, Bronwyn says, but like literally, let's see where am I at? See, Lisa, like I say, Lisa gets herself, she's with Whitney. She's on Whitney's, she's against Whitney, but when it comes to Bronwyn, she's on Whitney's side. But Whitney's like, you're never there for me. I was always like, that doesn't make any sense. Whitney, you're always there for me. Okay, Lisa says she never has anybody there for her, right? But nobody, who the fuck wants to be there for you? Like when you try to support her, you don't know anything. She's a hard shell to crack anyway, Lisa. I feel like she's very surfacey. And you really don't know how she truly feels about her life. Like
exactly on that note, because she feels she's so, I love me so much. I'm perfect. There's nothing you can say about me. I mean, why say anything to you then?
Yeah, she has no cracks. Like it's like, are you really perfect? Like you have no cracks in your life at all. Like you're literally not relatable at all. You're perfect. Everything's great. But like, look, I think by all appearances, my life looks great too. But literally, when you think about it on paper and what I go through, me and my husband deal with because we're so opposite. Like, you know, it's you never know what goes on behind closed doors. And Lisa doesn't let anybody in to see any cracks in her life. And again, I feel like a lot of these women go on there and they do show their cracks, which is like more relatable than just trying to be like, no, everything's great. Bezos. It's like, okay, I don't like Lisa. Like, obviously your life's not perfect. You stole your husband from your sister, allegedly. You know, whatever. It is what it is. You hate your friend. You Meredith sleeps with everybody in New York. It's
that
like
is so, oh my gosh, to me. No,
you could do so much.
So I always want to dig in right there. Lisa Barlow
alleges circle her face.
Stole her sister, her blood, like in her veins, DNA sisters, man, and then had babies with him, and is now on a television show.
Yep, and she inserted herself in her husband's life with his parents, who are not parents, his adopted parents. Like I don't know why my life was so great. I couldn't imagine a mom not wanting to see her son, and like literally finds his adopted parents that never even wanted him, sends him over there on dinner where they fucking treat him like shit.
That was horrible.
And like, of course he feels some type of way, but he's such a freaking pussy that he's like, you know, like literally, like, bitch, what the fuck, man? Like, your life, just because you had a great life, that doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to be all rainbows and sunshine when he finds his adopted parents that called him a bastard child. Like, that was sad. He actually brought that the fuck up. It's like, you know, that's the fucking point of something. That's a crack right there, because how the fuck can you be like so? I don't know. If I were her, I would never forgive myself for putting him in that situation. It's not my business. But again, like, I would but the background check with Bronwyn, fuck yeah, I'm running a background check on your ass. If I invented the Palm Pilot, and I'm that rich and powerful, and you know, I want to make sure you're not out here fucking like, you're not one of my you know, the way he's in business, probably he should not, like he said, I should probably be softer, and I am going to be softer. This isn't a business, it's a marriage. But, you know, of course, he treats it like a business because that's what he's always done. And it's just,
people like to get screwed on the office desk, but you can't treat your household like the office.
Right. Well, you know, like Whitney and Justin, she was under the desk and shit, apparently, allegedly under the desk. And she admits it. Like, hey, you know, I've been under
the secretary under his desk.
Well, he was married. Yeah, they had an affair and all, everything. Yeah, he was married with kids. Yeah, Whitney, and yeah, it was the whole thing. I wanted to like Lisa too, but she doesn't make you. She's not likable to me anymore. I would like her if she would be. She is cool, but she fucking ruins it when she doesn't, like, you know, put some curls in her hair or, like, you know, plump up her face. She needs some plumping, and she's not to look so sad. Like, she's got that.
So she not being like that. It's how Lisa acts too.
It's her no look. She's got resting Lisa face. She doesn't fucking look happy at all. Her resting Lisa face is miserable. And that's, I used to have, I had the same face. I had to get a lot of Botox and a lot of fillers in the last year to make myself look like I'm smiling again. I'm not kidding. When you're always like, I was always thinking, you know, I literally just learned just recently that I'm not the victim all the time. Like, I was always blaming myself for everything, because look, all my friends that have X's over their heads at my wedding, they all deserve it. Like, if I told you everything they did, you'd be like, oh, I wouldn't talk to them again either. But then when you know the common denominator, it's like, oh fuck, like, you know, I'm just making
common denominator phenomenon.
Because it's like, you know, am I just too hard and too? I don't look back. Once you're dead to me, you're dead to me. But it takes.
You know what? You can have. There's two things. Well, more than two things. But there's the common denominator phenomenon, and there's the season, the reason, the life. Right. So they were in your life as bridesmaids is over because you have evolved beyond that, and they didn't complement your personal growth in a way that you felt like engaging with them further. So either or.
And my husband didn't deserve, like, couldn't come to my marriage. Like, first of all, I had to stop being a piece of shit, right? He wasn't going to marry a piece of shit. Like, he had faith in me, and I showed him, you know. But it's like, you know, all these years go by. Like, I gave, you know, I said to all these bitches, look, I ain't perfect either. Just go our separate ways. My ex-best friend, like, but it's like, you continue to talk all this shit. You continue to be fuck ups. Yeah, I have cats. I'm not a cat. You know, I'm not a drug friendly home. You can't drop drugs at my house. I have a husband that doesn't do drugs. You can't drop drugs in my husband's car. Like, you cannot be that irresponsible. And all my friends were very irresponsible. Like, you know what I mean? I can fuck up all by myself. But I have to be careful because I have animals. I can't have, you know, anyway, you want to sell drugs, you sell them at your house and you drive a scooter around selling drugs. It's kind of a problem. Like, I can't have you in my life. Like, you're riding a scooter selling drugs. And if you knew anything about being a drug dealer, you wouldn't have the drugs at your house or the money, dumbass. Watch some Sopranos. You know, they're all getting raided. All my friends are getting raided. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you dumbass. The fuck you doing?
Pay fucking attention.
Literally, how the fuck? I'm like, wow, you got. I'm like, and you wonder why I walk away from you fuckers. Like,
he's like, and you're dumb. Okay, yeah, now we can't.
Literally, like, I can, like, if you're gonna be a criminal, let's not be a dumb fucking criminal. Let's not be a dumb drug addict. I don't care if you do drugs. Don't lie. Don't steal. Listen, I'll do drugs with you all motherfucking day. Do not lie, steal. Don't fuck me over. That's the problem. It's the way they act on it. Like, right now, if I did drugs now, nobody would know it because, like, you know, my bills are more than paid and it wouldn't negatively affect my life. But I wouldn't because I just wouldn't anymore. But these bitches are out here fucking 45 fucking years old and like, I need help, Krista, help me, Krista. what do you want me to do, bitch? Like, I don't know how to help you. You're homeless. I love you to death. I've tried. I've given you a place to live. I've given you friendship. You got Whitney's crack den in my fucking house, but I'm trying to, I'm not doing that. You cannot have Whitney's crack den in my house.
Right.
Like, I don't tell me you're going to the bathroom and then I walk 6 hours later and you can't stop smoking fucking drugs and shit. And like, what the fuck you doing, man? Like, no, my husband, it's not, like if I'm going to fuck up, it's not going to be like, it just wouldn't. And I don't understand. And I don't want to be a hypocrite, but Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I smoke pot all day. I need to. Look at me. I don't shut the fuck up. Like, I need pot. And I still don't stop talking. But hey, I could be medicated. I could take all those meds and I could never medicate myself. I would be a zombie. And I would be.
Are you talking about Jenna Lyon, honey?
Jenna Lyons.
Are you talking about her? Are you talking about her cat hair being pinned straight?
Her cat, what happened? What happened? Cat, what? Oh, no, hair shaming. I was straight hair shaming on Lisa. Because Lisa's hair, I said she curl and bounce to it. Her keratosis is too smooth. Look, I'm Jersey. I'm very high hair. Like, I still can't, like, we're hard to change. Like, we really don't like change. So I just got done wearing like lip liner for lipstick. I mean, eyeliner for lipstick. Okay. I mean, like, I was still literally.
I don't know. As this. So we used to rock. We would take that Maybelline black eyeliner that you had to burn, and we would wear that for eyeliner. But you couldn't really use it on your lips really, really good. But we would take another like black eyeliner, and then we would take Wet n Wild lipstick number 5.
The pink one, right?
521 pink one that was like opalescent pink or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And blue eyeliner. Remember the electric blue eyeliner?
Yes, and the blue mascara when it came out.
Yes, I'm gonna find it right now. I literally, me and my sister did find a bunch of pictures. I was trying to show before. Oh my god, we look so funny.
Totally my vibe.
I'm telling you, Jersey, we were hard to change. I had pin straight hair too, and then literally I started getting perms. My mom started perming my hair while I wanted perms in like 2nd grade, and then my hair just grew back curly. It's so weird.
I always thought it was so funny that our perms make our hair straight and your perms make your hair curly.
Yeah, I know. And I learned that in beauty school. That's my best friend. I learned that in beauty school. Look at my mother. Look at the kids. Oh, shit.
Oh, hi.
That's Maureen. It would like literally, she lived basically next to me. So all her kids they're like my kids. Oh, drunk bitch. Oh god, I want to make sure there's no. It was last summer. It's like literally. I'll make sure. Look at me and my cat sleep like that. Like literally, this is how we sleep. My Sterling's Marie. Why does see all this shit? Look how fucked up I look. Oh god, Krista. Oh, I hope there's no naked pictures.
Meow.
Sterling Marie.
You don't need Mo seeing this. If Mauricio sees how many cats you have, he might try to come over.
I know. And this is just going. Like, I'm telling you, my cats are like, oh, I love him. My cats are my life. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, my kitties. Where's my friend? I want to show you the picture of the friggin' bird. I told you, you guys don't believe me when I tell you I'm snow fucking white. I have like pictures of my squirrels. I want to eat out of my hand. And literally, like, they eat out of my hand.
And they don't even bite you or anything?
No. Oh, my God, no. Today he was yelling at me.
They don't attack your hair and get caught on your hair.
No, they literally, I feed them peanuts and shit. Like, I've been feeding them for years. Wait, here. My outside cat. Where's it at? And then a bird, twice. This bird, she built a bird nest on the friggin' air conditioner next to my 2nd floor window when there's all trees around. And I watched her lay the eggs, build the eggs, everything. Like, it's crazy. I'm snow fucking white. Let me stop sharing for one second.
Lemaire, my titties do the same thing.
Wait, what happened? Her babies do what? Oh, there's my dad. Oh my God. I just want to make sure there's no naked pictures.
I'm being super cheeky, sorry. She said my kitties cuddle right up to me in the bed too.
I'm telling you, we need a bigger bed. Like we do. We need a bigger, oh shit, we need a bigger bed. Because they all want to like, I'm not sharing this right. Oh my God, what the fuck? Get these out of here.
This is what Lisa did to Bronwyn.
God, remember acid wash jeans?
Oh, acid wash. Yes.
Acid wash
You can
means
do the dark wash or the light wash.
right now I would do light wash. But remember, I think we had IOU shirts. I think there's one that had IOU shirt in here somewhere.
Indigo blues. Yep.
Look,
Or
do you
sky
see this?
blues.
Do you see this picture? This is George's daddy. Looks just like him.
Oh,
I
what
love
a family. I love it.
I know. My naked pictures. Uh-oh. Oops.
I was just getting ready to say, you might want to be.
I know.
One time, I got a call on Facebook that was like, you might want to take those pictures down. I saw your husband drunk. I was like,
I know. I thought I put them all in a separate album so I could show the pictures without accidentally. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Lee and George, literally, we were talking for 3 days through text messaging. I saw he kind of met through Facebook a little bit.
Yeah.
But he was, and like by freaking day 3, we were sending dick pics and shit. Like we're still on our first date. Like we're still on our first date.
Awesome.
Telling you. All right, here's the beach pictures. Now I'm just telling you, I love the fact that like, I don't know if you have to go. If I wasn't, I don't know what else I would be doing right now if I wasn't doing this. I would be like watching TV. I love this shirt. Look at the rainbow. This rainbow went all the way across.
Wow.
You can see, but like, oh, come here, kitty. Don't.
Have you been keeping up with the planetary event where all of the planets are visible in the sky since the 21st?
Oh my God.
It's 6. I think it's going to get up. I think it's going to, yeah.
I thought it was a star. I forgot about it.
And
but I'll tell you
one way you guys can tell planets from stars is that if the sky is still light blue, like sky light blue, and completely twinkle, then that is supposed to be a planet, not a star, because it's supposed to be like stronger than a star or something. Anyway, that's how I can tell.
I have a telescope, but it's been so cloudy. And plus I need George to come out with me and go outside with me because I get scared. It's so dark back there. Yeah. But this is the beach. Look how long our beaches are. It's like a mile from the time you like get to the house. Like you have to walk a mile from. Look, this is
the water.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. And like we're 2 blocks from the beach.
You walk in sand. Oh my gosh. You have to use the bathroom.
Here's the water, and here's the freaking water's coming. It's coming. We'll run from it. When it comes, we run. Ready?
That's how our beaches used to be. There used to be a lot of land. There used to be a lot of sand between the beach and the water out here. Now it's right up on your house.
Like, did you see the boardwalk? Kelly Dodd swears to God. They called what they had a boardwalk. They had a sidewalk with shops. What we have is a freaking boardwalk made with boards. I gotta send him a picture because that is a boardwalk. Hi, babe. What do you need? Oh, did you see it? It's right here. Oh yeah, here it is. No, just look at pictures. Do you need anything else? You want to say hi? Why?
Hi.
Say hi, babe. That's my husband. He says hi. Oh, look at! I was just going through the pictures, but I accidentally showed. Here's our first picture, though. This is our first picture we ever took together. Me and you. Remember?
That's right. A long beard.
You had a long beard, I know, and I was like fat, fatter.
A ZZ Top kind of beard?
Yes, you did. You tried to. Oh, babe, you were heavier back then too. That was in 2015. That's our wedding picture. I was like 100 pounds heavier. 164. Meow meow. Meow meow. Oh, I'm not sharing them. What am I doing? I'm not even sharing them. What the fuck am I doing? I thought I was sharing them. Yeah. I appreciate you hanging out with me after this. I always say that I'm gonna split up the lives, but then I leave them. People still watch these.
Yeah. They be watching them on my channel too.
Yeah, and I'm like, thank you. Like I appreciate it.
It helps if I do the thumbnail I'm gonna do this background for the thumbnail for this one.
I love that. I love that because I was like, oh look, there's our level largest because nobody else does that. Like Dana refuses. I don't know why she won't share it.
I want to know. Oh, I want Heather to get in trouble so bad.
I know.
It's only because how she handled Monica. That's the only thing. You can't go around doing that when your hands are that dirty. That is yeah.
I don't like snakes.
Yeah, that's snake. I don't care if you're tenured and you're been on the show longer. That was just too much when all of this is going on. And I wish Dana Wilkie would have. I feel like Dana Wilkie not coming out sooner at this point did like the franchise a disservice. She does. Nobody listens. That's the first blogger to pick besides me. That's the only other person that picked it up. It's fucking crazy. Because I can only say it so many times. I've been saying it the whole time. Right. So it's kind of like how even Andy was like one blogger compared to the whole.
Yes, and it's not true. I know he means one blogger because literally she's behind the paywall. I don't know why other people weren't picking it up. I only can say it so many fucking times that this is what's going on behind the scenes, and it does matter because it's affecting what's happening.
It's not your fault, Dana. I'm not saying it's your fault. I just wish I knew.
No, it's not. I just wish she would like
handled it the same question.
Like when we were live.
Yeah, that was just too much. That was too much.
4 cats too many. It is 4 cats too many. Oh, I have to get rid of 2 of you. Sorry. You want to draw straw?
I hope Bronco's not lying about a lot of other stuff.
Look, I don't think she's. What would be the point in going there? They're obviously rich, right? So who can? If she's not,
like, the other part. Like, well, why?
Maybe she's just not as.
That was the first time in housewife history that somebody brought on a $4 million necklace.
Exactly. They'll even lend him that. That's like, and that Emma chick, she needs to go. I'm sorry. I'm going to do a couple of Yelp reviews about Emma. I'm very, I'm offended by Emma.
What's the name of the jeweler? Do we even know?
Emma. I don't know. I have to find it. I think it's on one of their Instagrams. So
it's probably
Emma, she does deserve it. You know, she deserves to get a Yelp review. That I'm offended. I'm not going to go shopping there. I now refuse to shop there. If I ever come out, I will not shop at her place. I think that's it. That is literally she's a liability at this point, Emma.
And plus that's bad business because people have a right to either purchase or not purchase, and they shouldn't get shamed into it. And if they take longer than to return something, then you deal with that client. You don't go
exactly
to Barlow and let her.
Lisa, what the fuck are you going to do? What the fuck is telling Lisa going to do? What the fuck is Lisa going to do? She's going to go to the house and make them return it? Is she going to?
It's going to get you fired. That's what it did.
Exactly. What the fuck are you doing, lady? Like, are you retarded?
Well, I don't know. That's allegedly. I don't know if she's fired. I don't know.
Well, I mean, hopefully that she realizes that literally, what are you trying to do? You're reaching out to a housewife you haven't talked to in 2 years, according to Lisa. She only knows her. First, she's friends with her. Then she's not friends with her. She hasn't talked to her in 2 years. But she's comfortable enough to tell Lisa other people's fucking business.
Right.
You're getting mad at somebody for I only saw her talk about it once or twice on the show. I'm sorry. Like what that bothered you that badly? I'm pretty sure that they didn't do anything nefarious with the jewelry. I think maybe somebody's just making up some bullshit like this chick Emma. If that's even your name, Emma. We don't even know if that's your real name. You're probably lying about that too.
Yeah, now we're questioning everything, Emma. You want to be
like Emma, like you're Emma, Emma's lying. Well, according to Braun, Emma's lying, so
you want to be on the housewife so bad, Emma. You're on the housewives.
So true. I hope they gave her a fake name so she doesn't get real. No, seriously, she's gonna be like the Jersey Mike's chick. Like literally, I mean, not Jersey Mike's chick. She literally is gonna be like she fucked herself is what she did. You try to be a housewife by being sneaky like Laura Lee Jensen in Jersey, and this shit like this happens.
Right.
You know, when you try to
at least Monica told production when they were interviewing her.
Exactly. You know what? And even freaking the fact that Monica told them she was Von Teese and me, you, Dana screaming it from the rooftops, bravo, stop lying. And the whole season goes by and literally it's like, wait a minute, whoa. Are you really ignoring me? Like I'm screaming as much as I'm like literally not sleeping over this because literally Andy and Heather are doing interviews saying they didn't know. They didn't know about, oh my God, we were so upset. We were so shocked. What the fuck? I'm like, I really must have been in a different timeline or something, because maybe we weren't in the same universe or the same reality, because my reality of what happened was completely different than what they were doing. Like, and Andy to sit there and say that legal letter, he ignored it.
Right.
They said, I hate
like
Lisa.
Like legal doesn't talk to everybody else.
Oh, here we got another Lisa. What? You guys are so. Why
Days,
is it okay?
Days in the SW. Thanks for being in the house. Right on. The hate for Lisa on this channel is real.
Okay.
Bronwyn lied about buying jewelry. Bronwyn went on the after show saying Brittany returns things, yet we see that Bronwyn returned jewelry. Bronwyn is a liar. Yeah, we established that. We established that may have been a lie.
People borrow jewelry. A lot of people borrow jewelry for events and parties and vacations. And if they don't want to buy, literally, if you're trying to buy something, and if you're allowed to borrow $4 million in jewelry just to see if you like it, you obviously have good credit and they think that you're a good customer.
Right.
So the fact that she was even allowed to borrow it and wear it and be like, and show off. Good. I'm glad that it's awesome that somebody let you trust you with that much jewelry.
Right.
But the fact that somebody can turn that into a negative is like, why the fuck if you're going to return the jewelry, return the jewelry.
That was a big, gigantic housewife move. And it could have been iconic if now there wasn't even this whole not purchasing it thing, except for now it is. You're right. We've established with Richie B that the lie does seem to be a lie about she said she had it. She made us think she had it. She didn't correct anybody when they said she had it in a way that was defined her not having it. And so the implication does create a lie. It's like lies by omission.
Well, that's basically like how Lisa and Meredith don't have to. They literally rent a house every season because they don't live.
I'm not saying that, but this person is right.
I know. But it's like you're going to call somebody out for like borrowing the jewelry, but you can't even literally buy your house. Like you borrow your house every season, and you're not really like it's not even like your kids.
In the Porsche 619 that's going to be delivered next week. I bet it's leased, Lisa.
I know. And seriously, like literally, Dason. I don't know. Like I know, like you guys can see completely different, but we're not a cult. We're not all going to agree. It's not hate for Lisa. It's called truth. But like you're not going to gaslight me and act like you're not. You're like literally like I get it. Everybody loves. I don't get it. I don't understand why people think. Like, I don't think she's a complete asshole. I just think that she's everything that she tries to tell everybody. She's fucking two-faced, like she says everybody else is. She does not take accountability like she wants everybody else to. If you ask me, that she's never done anything wrong.
She's never been paid over it, and then she does this victim villain thing that
she's a victim. Yeah,
people who aren't hypnotized by her keratin shiny hair.
According to her, she's the victim in everybody's story. She's the villain.
Or do like complete victim stuff, like she did to Angie K and Bronwyn. And then when she gets called out on it, she makes this face right here and starts fake crying, and no tears come out.
Did I not point out that she's getting fucked over by Lisa? I said I don't like Lisa, but I hate Heather more. I don't hate anybody. Heather's trying to literally screw Lisa. I'm calling that out. I am trying to get her to be. I'm trying to validate the fact that Lisa did not do any of this. I'm not, you know what I mean? At least I'm not completely hating on her. I'm not even hating on her. I'm saying that what's actually happening. I'm not letting her get blamed for something she didn't do. I'm calling out for the shit she does do. But I'm also calling out the shit she's not doing. And I'm like, she's not doing this one. I'm sticking up for her too. So you're not hearing that part. Maybe you don't hear the part when I stick up for her. When it comes to
so weird, like this is the same how Richie wanted to come up was because she thinks that we're hating on something, and it's like I need to really maybe receive constructive criticism in a way where I can receive this thought that he's saying the truth about what I saw somehow being construed or conved or like delivered as I'm hating something when I never use the word hate. I never use the word against that person personally. If anything, I've demonstrated and said about the actions of that person while praising all of these ladies for the courageousness for being on the screen and applauding them for that. So I'm not sure. So I feel like all of that right there, this whole hate train is projection. And
I think maybe it's Lisa. Is that you, Lisa? Come on. No, seriously. Like, why are we supposed to ignore? You want us to ignore this shit that they do, right? When we ignore everything that Lisa does, right? So all these problems that everybody's having, let's just forget that Lisa's the other counterpart. Let's just not talk about it. Yeah. Let's just talk about what everybody else is. Like listen, takes two to tango, but it just seems like Lisa's the one always fighting with her friends about the same shit. They said that she said it. Yeah.
Emma, even the whole Emma situation.
Fucking mind your business. Fuck you.
I would feel like that was her going the distance on Bronwyn.
Well, listen, don't clock my money. What the fuck you clocking my money for?
Exactly.
You don't like people clocking your money. Nobody clocked your money. You hated that when people talk about your SC. Like you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't like people clocking your money. Don't clock my money.
This is not a Citibank commercial. This is not a Citibank commercial. What's in my wallet? Not your business.
Exactly. It's like, Lisa, why do you care so fucking much about this person? About Emma. Emma's your best friend, I guess. I don't know. You haven't talked to her in 2 years, but she feels comfortable enough to call you and tell you that she didn't buy anything. She's lying. She's lying, and she won't return our jewelry.
Yeah.
Judgy Cat says, listen, I'll let Judgy Cat tell you. Like,
tell us, Judgy Cat.
Judgy Cat, listen, she's a twat waffle. She's a twat waffle.
Twat waffle.
Listen, at least Brittany had a whole glow up. Brittany doesn't even look like Brittany. I thought Brittany was Heather. I thought at the end, I was like, oh my God. Oh, wait, no, that's not Heather. Heather, I thought was Whitney at first because I had my glasses on. And then I'm like, oh, Brittany had the glow up on Watch What Happens Live. She looked amazing. Then this glow up, she had to get a different dress. She had apparently the same dress as Angie, which again, I wasn't mad at the dresses. I would love them anywhere. I think they're all beautiful. I didn't like the pink on Angie, but I thought actually this was the first time I liked all of their outfits. I liked all of them except for I didn't like Mary's choker, and I don't know if I'm
yeah, that choker when she was sitting down, it was like this.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was like, Mary, where are you?
Yeah.
You your armor. You don't need the armor anymore, Mary, because I love this Mary. I like Mary when she trusts people. When Mary trusts you and that's when you see the real her. Like she's not defensive. She's
not concerned about people throwing glasses at her or doing
exactly.
And bringing up Camerons.
Calling me a fucking, tell me I'm a grandpa fucker. And, you know, like when my son is my son, you know, that is, like she did a lot more. And that situation, in my eyes, coming from somebody who was an addict and had parents that had to deal with it, like they did, she said the most perfect, like there's nothing more perfectly in my eyes that she could, the way she handled talking to her son about that situation, for being the first to hear all this stuff on camera, to hear what he's been doing, for her to be able to like vocalize how like truly like what the perfect thing, like she was unconditionally, she loved him unconditionally, she knew he needed to get help, she let him tell her the truth. Like it was, I was so proud of her at that moment because you know it's
it was
one
never like a disconnect from her love for him, and you never ever felt any type of judgment energy. That's what I think what we all picked up on is
I love that. She's so
her
good.
allowing him to just share and be was so authentic, and her receiving it without inserting herself. And she was devastated. It had to be like heart crushing to hear. And she probably on the inside might have been, I don't know, but when you're thinking,
she said, "You're my life. You are my life. Like you are my life." He said, "I didn't do that because I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want you to, like, and then for her to even say like it brought her and Robert Sr. closer because he had, he could, him and Robert Jr. had something in common, I guess, because he was addicted to weed or something. But like the fact that they all came together as a family, and he would help. And I think the wife is still away. Allegedly, she's still in rehab, which is a good thing. Some people need to be away for a while. Look, it took me 17 times until I got it right. Okay. Detox. I went for my courts. I went for my parents. I went to these detoxes and rehabs all because somebody else wanted me to, and never because I wanted to stop. I had to. I was going to get it. It was all legally, or my parent. Like I always had to do it for somebody else, and then I didn't do it. Like when I finally did it for myself is when it worked, because I just at a point. I mean, I was just another junkie that got clean at 30. You know what I mean? I was older, so I don't think it's anything special. But you have to want to do it. Like you can't. I don't think the interventions work. Like if you don't want it, it's not going to work. There's no other way to explain it. And I think her son is young enough, and that when I was younger, it was easier to quit. Like I was an addict, by 22 or 23, I was an addict for a whole entire year. I could quit right then and there. But after 10, 15 years, it's like it's harder. It's way harder. And addiction transfers. He might have addiction transfer. So like you have to figure out what got you high to begin with. If you're a self-medicator, like I know I'm a self-medicator. I know why. I don't feel normal. I don't feel, I've never felt normal. So I've always tried to do other things, but it took me until just, 10 years ago to actually be able to wake up and not want to be high every day. But do I smoke weed? This is, obviously I don't take my lithium. I have to smoke weed. Right. I took my lithium for 40 years, not 40 years, let's say 18, I don't know. I started taking it at 18. And I don't think and nothing ever really changed. I was on this medication. I was, holy shit, all I'm doing is staying sick. And everybody's like, don't get off your lithium. Bipolar people do that all the time. They think they can. I've been off it for 3 years, and I'm more stable now than I've ever been. I mean, I might fuck out, but it doesn't last very long. I'm not literally completely stable in my marriage, my everything, this podcast, everything. And it's like, okay, it took me a long ass time. So I'm really proud that he went and he got help now. And my whole point was, it's just a lot easier when you're younger. And hopefully if he is self-medicating, he figures out why, so it doesn't transfer to something else, because I always transferred. It was like sex, shopping. I didn't realize it till I got. I was like, oh wow, I've always been addicted to something. It was crazy. I'm still addicted to shopping. I told you, I still get in trouble. It's kind of devastating because I'm like, I couldn't. It's hard to stop. I don't know. I can't explain. It's hard to stop shopping. Yeah. It was just, you get. I don't know. And then it's like, I with my life, I was hiding my packages from my parents. Now I'm hiding them from my husband. It's like, I don't want to fucking live like that. I'm like, I have a budget right now, and it's okay. I can deal. I have a budget.
Might just start working out for 5 hours a day, or you know what I mean, or maybe painting, or can really transfer the addiction to anything.
Well, that's the thing. I started doing crafting, and then literally my plants and it did transfer. I had no hobbies. Rehabs would say, "What's your hobbies?" It's so sad. And when I would say I didn't have any, none, and I would think to myself, "What a fucking loser." I didn't I didn't realize I'm a really every single fucking decoration in my house I made myself. I literally have taken apart and it's my entire yard I landscaped myself. It looks amazing. I can't even believe I did it. I planted all my plants myself. I'm so fucking, but I was never, ever in a million years. You would never think of the 2-time felon, homeless junkie, crackhead, who literally had no fucking future. Like I said, my felonies fucked me. I owed the IRS a lot of money. I was like, who the fuck's gonna marry me? You know what I mean? I thought the best I would have to hope for is I live at home, have a boyfriend. Nobody's gonna ever marry me. I can't have anything in my name because they'll take it from me. But then George came along and I was like, oh shit, now I want to get clean. Actually, I could have a home. I can have a marriage. I never thought I'd be a wife. I never thought I'd have a husband that's as great as he is. As much as I complain, it's just, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. But it's okay. I've accepted it. Yeah. He's like Joyce the crazy. He doesn't speak. He's like my husband. They think everybody probably thinks he hates me. He looks like he hates me. He does, but he doesn't. He's just bursting Miller face. But the man paid my fines off. I was with him for 6 months, doubting that he loved me, and next thing he was paying off my fucking $18,000 in fines.
Wow.
I know. I was like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Okay, I'll marry you now. I know you love me now. I know it's so fucking stupid. I needed that to prove it, but literally, who the fuck would love me? I'm a mess. You know what I mean? I'm just hard to deal with. I'm hard to live with. And it's I was like, damn. And then when he did that, I was like, damn, he invested in me. It made me want to love myself even more. Oh, wow. He sees something completely different than I see. I still think I'm enough. I still doubt everything.
Right.
So he's
an angel because he's definitely an angel because we all should be able to see the light in ourselves and find our talent. And so you were saying that you were blocked in that. And a couple of things set you free, including this love, right? So I love this story. I love
I have 2 tattoos. I have this one that says free. I got off I don't know. I forget what side it's on. I think it's on this side. Well, you can see it. I don't know. It says free. Where's it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's free. And then I have warrior, warrior right here. It was. If I didn't meet him when I did, I would be dead. I'm telling you, I didn't have another run in me. I was only clean for a couple months. It was the first time I was ever clean. For longer than a couple months, but I went from my parents not taking care of me, but living at my home, living there to living here. So again, I don't know how to live on my own. Yes, he pays for a lot of stuff, but I've always had an income too. Whether people agree with it or not, I don't. The IRS needs to know everything, but I've always had some type of an income, and I still do even with the podcast, even with this shit. I call it a podcast, but whatever we do, this wasn't supposed to be for money. I was just. He literally just said to me after COVID, he's like, I don't have to, I didn't have to work. He's just focus on your mental health, because it was starting to decline. Like I was working at a school, and I just was like, it was hard to go to work.
Right.
Like it's just, I don't know. I can't really explain it.
It can be hard to sell your soul for 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I couldn't even die. I could never do it. I was really, when I did mortgages, I was a fucking beast. But I was on drugs. We were all cokeheads and pillheads. And we were like literally walking in the office, going to the boss's office, doing lines of coke, doing our fucking shit. We were like making a lot of money, and then all of a sudden 2008 hits, and like, you know, the curse of 2008. And then you got a bunch of freaking people that didn't go to college, were making a lot of money, don't know anything but mortgages, can't make any money anymore. Went from making 8 loans a month or closing 8 to 8 a year, with going from like 3, you know, it's like, and then we're like, oh fuck. So all of us commit mortgage fraud. Frank, Teresa, Joe, everybody in Jersey basically did, because we're like, oh fuck, like we're so selfish and fucking like we don't want the income to go away. I even fucked the IRS because I didn't want to pay taxes on my money.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck you, you're not taking that much. I was like, oh my God, you're going to take that much money out of the, like, how dare you take that chunk of money from me for taxes? So I started claiming all these dependents, and then I got fucked in the ass, you know?
Yeah.
I still, you know, it sucks. I really wish that I didn't do that. But again, like, why do I have to give them all my money? It just, I don't know. I'm starting to realize
that's a big pimps
property
thing.
tax.
This whole, all these taxes, all me working for some shit, and then you come in here with your hand out, acting like I owe you, like you did some shit. Well, how about my taxes go to my mother and father, because they're the ones that had me and was able to make me in this world to be able to. Uncle Sam.
If you own your home, why the fuck should you still have to pay taxes? We still pay property taxes, right? They can take my fucking home if I don't pay property tax on a home that my husband owns now. You know what I mean? Like, that's so fucked up. In fact, China, they're like, what? You have to do what? I'm like, yeah. We're the only ones.
They don't even have credit system.
No, I was like, you don't even have a social credit. I'm like, you're kidding me. I'm like, they're like, you can't even buy, you can't do this. And I'm like, no, you have to have good credit to do anything. We can't even, there's homeless people because of like their medical bills. They don't even understand. They can't compute. They're like, what do you mean? You can't live because you have medical bills. You have to pay have 3 jobs. I'm like, you don't understand. People have to work 2 jobs now just to live. And they're like, holy shit. Everybody wants to come to America. I think they're all nuts. 90 Day Fiance. I said, you people are crazy. We are not that great. We've been getting fucked in the ass for years, for 100 years at least. Like, at least. Everything they told us was a lie. You know, it's like now we have to relearn the truth, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But now, like, floundering out here, like, holy shit, like, I'm on the most benevolent timeline possible, but I have no clue what the fuck is happening. All I just know is I'm Snow fucking White.
What the fuck is going on?
You know, it's like, holy shit, like this one, you got timeline jumps, timeline switches. This one gets elected, then he almost gets shot, then he's elected. It's like crazy. We're like, ooh, 2025 hits, and it's like, oh my God, what the hell? I'm waiting for the next bomb to drop. Like, how many times they want to traumatize us? Like, they did. We need to repurpose.
Lisa is doing all of this stuff and then crying every time she gets caught instead of taking accountability so we can move on. And she's a new rule. Nobody on any of the franchises, once you let something go, has a right to bring up any dead horse carcasses. We're only moving forward. Come on now.
Well, Mamir, I'm hoping that, like, literally this is a change. Like, right now, I hope that the new people that are, all the old, you know, all the guards are out and the new people are coming in, the ones that actually chose the light. So hopefully it will change. I hope things change, because I didn't realize how fucking horrible. Like, my husband he's already worked 27 years. He still has to work 20 more just to retire, I think, or something like that. 15 more just to retire. He's 47 when he retired, 62. He's already worked 27 years. Like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like he should be retiring now. You know, he's been going to the same job every day since he was 18.
That's awesome.
He's a robot. I met him.
Like, I wish I was that kind of person in a way.
Because he falls asleep in 5 minutes. He's one of those. You want to punch him in the face. Like, the fuck? I'm like, what is wrong with you? How do you not have a worry in the world? Like, you fall asleep in 5 minutes. He gets up at 3:45 like that, like instantly, and he's never once been late to work. Like, it's crazy. He's had the same house, same job, same vehicle. He had the same girlfriend for 18 years. And then before he met me, like, literally, I even had to, like, same clothes from high school. I had to, like, you know, but like, and here's me. I'm literally, I'm everything. I've been everything everywhere. Like, I've had a million different lives. I'm the biggest fuck up in the world. Why would you want to, you know what I mean? And then he's like, you know, and I'm all over the place. I'm Animal in the Attic from the Geico commercial. And he's like,
I love Animal. I love Animal in the Attic.
Well, that's me in the morning. I'm more manic in the morning. That's why I get ready. So like in the morning, I get ready for the podcast because I wake up manic. Like I wake up and fucking very energetic. My old boss George would take me to work. My boss would be like, "How the fuck do you deal with her?" Because I'm walking in 6 in the morning. I'm dancing. I'm like, I gotta get that out. Look, sometimes I embrace the manic because it's better than being. I've never been depressed. I've always had mania. I've always had bipolar mania and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been medicated. And it's always, this is the first time in my life that I'm doing something productive in the last 5 or 6 years, that I'm not. It's not illegal.
Right. The First Nations in America, are treated so poorly, and that's real. That's real. But you know what? My thing is about to go. I love that we just have 4 hours left. If you come, my battery's gonna die. That's why.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. What time is it there? It's early there, right?
It's only 4:30, but I was cooking dinner now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you doing anything tonight live? Are you doing family stuff or anything? Are you gonna be around?
If you go live, I'll go live with you. I have a meeting at like 7.
I haven't watched New York yet. I haven't watched the first. I don't know. Should I even watch the first reunion? Was the New York reunion?
The first reunion isn't yet of New York, is it?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe.
No, it's next week.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. But you go live, I'll have my bell run or just text me.
Well, yeah, I will. We'll see. Because it's like I miss my bedtime, but I miss everybody when I gotta go. I'm literally, my cats are staring at me. We're just gonna go stare at each other a little bit more. That's all.
Right on.
Okay. I love you all. Thank you all. Thank you, Lord.
We're coming through, everybody. Smash our like button, smash our subscribe button, ring our bells, okay? This was
don't take it seriously. Yeah, please don't take. Listen, it's not hate. It's just truth. It's just, listen, we're not a cult. I never said once that I'm probably act like I hate her. I should probably watch myself back and see if I look angry. Because, it's not the first time I've been called an angry blogger, The harsh reality, my evil twin. Remember, I don't know if anybody remembers the harsh reality, but she's not here anymore. She's the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm reality memory. So I am no longer, I don't identify with my evil twin any longer. I feel like I could smile and tell Teresa how fucked up she is. But the vices go down. I don't worry about these people and their problems. They're not my people or my fucking problems. They're not our people, not our problems. This is our job. This is our passion. This is what we do. We're screaming at our TVs or we're screaming at each other. And I would never want to do this another way.
We like interacting with our people. I
love it.
For your kitties. I like that name.
I know. I was like, hey, Curvies, hey, kitties. No, seriously. Like, if you go on a channel and they're literally a cult, have fun with that. Like, you really want to do somewhere they don't have a difference of opinion. Yeah. That's fine. But it's called Who Started You On for a reason. I try to be fair. I try to give Lisa her props, but I can't find any for her. Sorry. Can't find flowers for her. No flowers to give for Lisa. Yeah. All right. We love you all. Thanks for joining. Please like, comment, subscribe. And the Who's Starting On podcast side. Thank you all. All the downloads. I appreciate it. If you're just listening, come watch the crazy live. You'll totally get what the fuck's happening right now and why I'm such a crazy person. All right. Love you all. Goodbye.
Peace.
Peace. Most benevolent timeline pause.